Yes, people, and welcome back to Spurs Kings TV with your boy Ashmatic. Please make sure you are liking on the way in and you are sharing with your people, whoever that may be. Let me bring on my first guest, my first rival, Toon Tactics TV. How you doing, my guy? You good?
Big up to you, Ash. Always a pleasure, a privilege and a blessing to be with you and on the show with all our panelists and all the chat. Guys, we're looking forward to some substance, some fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be jokes for sure. Looking forward to tonight's show. So big up, always is big up. And you know, actually, we always get like, especially when you have like guests that come on here and now and then again, and they always say, which is nice, like behind the scenes, they always say like, I've never like laughed and genuinely smiled like this after a show. It's always nice to hear people say that. So hopefully we're bringing the same thing to the folks that are listening as well and tuning in.
That's right, man. We're bringing energy and vibes, and Mitch as well. How you doing, my guy? You good?
Yes, not
Mitch.
too bad, bro. Not too bad. Good
Man,
to see everybody.
With the brown hair on the chest. The brown hair on the
He's
chest.
got the old school shirt on, you know. Hey, you say you're waiting, innit? You got something on the weekend, yeah? You got some
I
money.
have to run it back. You have to run it back. Sort of about time. There's a civil war going on in Newcastle fans. So I thought today is the night. We rep it. So let's run it. Let's run it. Good to see everybody. Pleasure to be here as always. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, people. Tell a friend, and all that.
Our next guest, man, we've got one of our regulars, man. You know what I'm saying? Lieutenant Big Preach.
Hey, go on, gang. Big up.
Big up, Preach.
Yeah, man. Always a pleasure to be here. You know how it goes. Favorite show.
It's like you're back home or something. You're like back in yard or something, or Grenada or Guyana. Or...
No, just some old school curtains, route, but.
I'm waiting to see the China fish in the background as well. You know?
My mom's wedding picture, so you know it's the old school.
Yeah. With the plastic on the seats. No, I'm joking.
What about the lamp? What about the lamps or the things that float inside of it? What about the lamps?
Got lava.
The rug as well. The little beads.
No, it's the fish tank. It's the fish tank. Can you hear it? Is it that loud?
No.
No.
Oh, see, that's raw. Is it that loud? Also, yeah, pleasure to be here. Big up the chat. Big up everyone still.
Long returnee, boy. Hey, Steph.
What's up, guys?
Asana's finest, boy. Hey, you say it, man. You say we got the biggest support of, we were saying backstage, of Arteta. You know what I'm saying? He's
Always
all wrong. You know, he's got it. Well, I say all wrong, but he's got a few doubters wrong in it at the moment. Lots of people are laughing, doing these type of like little antidotes. But look,
I think that's a bit much. Ain't that a bit much?
he's coming alive. He's coming alive, man.
He hasn't crossed the line yet. That's when you cross the line.
There's a couple more steps. Preacher's right. There's a couple more steps. As Kobe would say, job's not done.
I hear it. Stefan?
I agree. But I think that he'll get the complete recognition that he deserves once he wins one of either the league or the Champions League, which I think will happen. My prediction at preseason when we first streamed before the season started was to win the league and to win another cup. So hopefully that comes true.
2 majors as well. Like always forgotten, always forgiven if it's the 2 big ones. You know what I'm saying? And then man like Preach would have to just say, "Look, you got the trophies."
He won't say it.
Yeah, you get a little respect. I said it. Until you win something, you don't get the respect.
No, you respect him. We'll hold him accountable. Don't worry, Stefan. You ain't got to worry about that. We'll make sure, man, because we know what Preach is on. You know what I'm saying? But there was a game tonight. Before we go back to Arsenal and last night's shenanigans, there was a game tonight. Did you all watch it first of all, or did anyone miss it?
Yeah.
You all watched it, yes?
Of course.
Yeah. All right. Just quickly, I'll start with Steph real quick because, I haven't seen him for a while. As an Arsenal fan, which leg did you enjoy more? The first leg or the second one?
Second, for sure.
I'm not
second
surprised.
leg. No, it's the second leg. I also have to commend. I thought the game was far better in the second leg than the first leg. Atletico. No, I just thought it was.
That's the few viewers there. Still, go on, carry on.
No. In terms of for me, I just thought Atletico's game plan was really good for the second leg. I was really impressed with the pressing style of they completely changed compared to the first game. He also played with 3 at the back, so it was a really cool.
We meant to be talking about tonight.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I thought we were talking about Arsenal.
No. As an Arsenal fan, which leg did you enjoy more for this game? The PSG versus Bayern. And you said second leg, and I was like, it makes sense.
No. Sorry. I didn't.
You said, Ronnie, too much goals in the first leg because that's what
first
that was
leg for sure. Yeah, first leg for sure. But first leg, both teams just didn't defend. This leg, they did. PSG. I mean, I had a quick look at the actual stats. Right, you'd think PSG defended well today. They conceded 18 shots, 5 shots on target, and 3 big chances. So this is PSG defending really well. And if you look at their previous games also.
What are you saying? You prefer to face PSG then? Is that what you're telling me now?
No. I would have definitely I would have definitely preferred Bayern. Because for me, just Bayern don't have the clinical attackers that PSG have. but I'm still happy. Yeah,
go on. Sorry, carry on, bro. Go on.
18 shots, yeah. So for me, like I'm looking forward to the game. Arsenal are underdogs in this game, but compared to last season, we'll have our full squad. We'll have everyone to play against PSG.
Will Timber be back? Will Timber be on? Will Timber be around?
Hopefully, I'm really hoping Timber. I mean, he's been out.
Match up there. Hey, Kvaratskhelia tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a worry. But in terms of just compared to the squad that we had and the options that we had, if you guys go have a look at last year, the Arsenal bench, it was a joke. So in terms of Marino is looking also like he'll be back for the game. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Marino.
I want us to win the league.
Sorry, Mourinho. Yeah. I've got a few questions, but I want the panel to go around before we go any further. So let's go to Mitch, man, because I can't see Preach at the moment.
You know what? This is kind of twofold. The more entertaining game was last week.
Mm-hmm.
overall, as a game of total football, I thought tonight's game was better because we saw similar levels of attacking, but I thought we actually saw much better defending. As much as not all the goals last week were poor defending, there was a few where the defending was very questionable. So I thought today's game as a total game of football was overall better. But just for pure excitement, last week, you can't beat a game like that. It's crazy. So, yeah, for me, but for the overall football today. Interesting thing I'd just like to point out, Stefan said about PSG's defending.
Yeah.
The stats for Atletico yesterday actually show a very similar pattern to Arsenal's defending yesterday as well.
Well, let's check that out, man. Let me have a look at that.
Similar shots, similar goals, similar shots, similar big chances, probably even more XG for Atletico yesterday as well.
So
just thought I'd point it out before we move forward.
Let me
Stefan, would like to rebuttal that? Anything to say on that?
Okay, so wait. So I have.
Here's the stats right now, by the way. Stats are here.
Okay, so Atletico had an XG yesterday of 0.99. They had one big chance, not 3. So I don't know what you're by similar. This is like J levels of comparison here. And then Bayern Munich today. Wait. Bayern
Why
Munich
is your sofa score different to mine? Ash?
Okay, no, I'm on.
I'm saying.
Oh, is it?
I'm on.
Yeah.
Let me check again. Sorry. Let me check again.
Yeah.
I'll send the picture in the group.
No. I might have clicked on the wrong one. It's my bad. I might have clicked on the wrong one. Let me go again.
Okay. I'm on the Bayern Munich. So Bayern had an XG of 1.4, had 18 shots and 3 big chances going back. So let's remember that 18 shots, 1.4 XG, 3 big chances. Arsenal against Atletico yesterday. Atletico had 0.99 XG, 9 shots, not 18. That, Mitch, if you don't know, that's half. And 1 big chance. That's 1/3.
I'm sure you're looking at something different to what I'm looking at. Look in the group.
This is Flash score. Like it's a very famous, it's Flash score. Like it's one of the most famous.
No. Mitch, put it in a chat, private chat. I'll put it up right now. Yeah.
I've got up to analyst. I know I've got the. I already know.
Throw it in there. We can compare them all. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to preach before we go any further, man.
Let me find one.
No. But let me talk to you about the game first of all before we get into all of the politics. But for you, what did you prefer? Was tonight's game boring, or did you think do you agree with Mitch and Stefan? Do you think it was total football, like what we saw? Did you prefer the first leg over the second leg? Where do you stand on it?
Yeah, entertainment-wise, definitely the first leg. For the neutrals, most probably as well for the first leg. And then the second leg was just about kind of getting the job done, I think, really and truthfully. Like, first leg, you could take all the risks. Let's go for attack. This time round, obviously, PSG had the goal advantage. So that they didn't really have to all out an attack. So I just thought it was a good game though. Energy was there. Fight was there. The will to do it. Is it Due? How do you pronounce it?
Due.
I think he's a class player, man.
He's not yelling.
Yeah. He's a class. He's smooth. He's smooth. He's smooth. Michael Jackson, smooth criminal. I'm telling you, like he's a really good player. But it was a good match. I think we saw another another side to PSG. I know we're going to go into the defensive stats, but we saw better defensive attitude, I guess, as well. Towards it, so man, it was a good game. It was all right to watch. I think the first legs just spoiled us all with all games. If we didn't see this, even the Arsenal games, I think if we didn't see
you think that affected our opinion on the Arsenal game? You reckon?
Yeah, definitely, and I feel like that was the Arsenal Atletico games were most probably kind of the average games that we've been seeing throughout the maybe like different stats, but in terms of like attitude and aggression and stuff like that, we've been seeing it throughout the Champions League this season. We saw that one game and the bar and the standards just went up in it. So
I hear it, man.
Me personally, but yeah, no, it was a good game, man. It was good to watch. I didn't get bored.
Toon, tactics. This is the final one. Like, I just want to get everyone's opinion real quick. So, just your initial thoughts on it, and then we can actually talk about the game and go into a bit more detail. What was your thoughts on this whole matchup, PSG versus Bayern Munich round 2, man? Like,
we witnessed greatness. I think we witnessed greatness over 2 legs. I think it's for me personally, I think it's a myth that either team was poor defensively. I think if you look at the first leg, what was unusual about it, I think there was 18 shots altogether, but there was 9 goals. So that's literally 1 goal for every 2 shots. That's highly unusual. But we just witnessed like technical quality from all those players. Like in this game, today's game, there was actually at one point the commentators were saying, I think it was after the 80th, 90th minute, they were saying, do you know there's actually 9 more shots in this game than there was in the first leg? Yet obviously we've already got a 1-1 scoreline. So that lets you know where it's at. And in terms of like conceding goals, like if you, for instance, compare, and I don't want to compare too much because I know there's 2 different games, Arsenal, Atletico, but just to kind of say why there is so many shots is if you look at both Bayern Munich and for instance, even today's game, Bayern Munich and PSG, Bayern Munich had 16 successful dribbles. PSG had 15 successful dribbles. If you look at Arsenal and Atletico, they're in the I think Arsenal had 6 and Atletico had 5. So you can just tell that there's a technical quality and technical bravery with a PSG Bayern Munich that's in stark contrast to what you have compared to Arsenal and Atletico. And then you also see shots inside and outside the box, key passes as well, like are 3 times higher than what Atletico and Arsenal are able to produce. And so when you got those type of players, Kvara, Dembele, Doué, just literally, and obviously their midfielders, Barcola, Vitinha, it just doesn't stop. Like it's an ongoing thing. So I think if I'm sure Arteta would be too smart to go into that game to say to himself, "Ooh, I really think PSG aren't as good as defending because they conceded 5 goals in their first leg against so and so against Bayern Munich." I think that would be a terrible idea. So I just think that people missed out the fact that we witnessed greatness. We witnessed absolute greatness in terms of that first leg. I think we witnessed similar greatness in this leg, but in a different sort of way. Remember, they're playing each other for the second time, so they're kind of used to each other a little bit more. But some of the defending was really, really good, especially how PSG were compact in the way they dealt with Bayern Munich. Even if you saw Kane's goal, like the equalizer, first out of when he like received the ball, took it out of his feet, that was a proper like number 9 goal. You don't see that often. But I thought Elise, for instance, he faded out the game for me.
It was terrible.
He faded out the game for me. Whereas Kvara
got stronger.
Exactly. Whereas Kvara got stronger, Edoué got stronger. So yeah, I think PSG just. I just think they're different level. It's going to be a really, really good game against Arsenal. It's going to be a phenomenal game against Arsenal in the final. So yeah,
go on, Stefan. I know you're itching.
Today, I have a slightly different take. I think the game was great today, but I think today the attacking trio of Bayern Munich played terribly, and that's why I think PSG looked better defensively, because I thought Elise today and Diaz less so, but Elise today was horrendous. Every single
Diaz was worse. I thought Diaz was worse than Elise.
I mean, they were. I thought Diaz did a little bit more. I thought Diaz had a little bit more threat. And did a little bit more, but I just thought Elise every single pass was either he didn't pass it quick enough or he passed it to the wrong person. I just thought Elise today was terrible, and I also think they're struggling because Harry Kane used to do that at Spurs. When Spurs would be shit and they would be struggling, he would always drop really deep so he can start building. And I just thought today, their midfield is not good enough, Bayern Munich. There's just not. That kid, Pavlovic, with Kimmich, he doesn't have any athleticism whatsoever. and I just thought their midfield got completely swamped by the PSG midfield. I know they had quite a few touches, but I just think they couldn't progress the ball through the middle because of the fact that they had the midfield. And I think Arsenal's midfield is far better than Bayern Munich's. So for me, I think that was the big issue today. And in another way, you have to give credit to Enrique. He changed the way he was pressing. He dropped much deeper, and he kind of outcoached Kompany today, because Kompany, his biggest threat in the first game, which was Olise and Diaz, both of them, I would say he completely nullified them, because he nullified them with Emery at right back, which to me was really, I thought that would be a
massive. Before you go any further, does everyone agree with Stefan that Bayern Munich's midfield?
So no. Well, Bayern Munich's midfield,
terrible.
I think you have to remember that. No, I don't think they were terrible. They had the larger portion of possession. Now, some might argue PSG let them have the possession, but I think you're discrediting PSG's working off the ball, which is as good as their ability on the ball. I think they were absolutely phenomenal. They ran their socks off, and I think that's what made it really, really difficult for Bayern Munich. And I think if you saw, like, for instance, Emery, is it Emery that covered that, who took over, because for Hakimi, I thought Diaz absolutely obliterated him in the first half, but Emery. Yeah, he did. He skinned him alive. At one point, he was
skates a couple.
Yeah, them skates. He had him on the floor, and then but set credit to the boy. Second half, he picked himself up, and he just reorientated himself, and he kept him quiet. Marquinhos would come and help him as well. I thought they were phenomenal defensively, like what they did, how they supported each other. Kvara would come back and defend as well. I think we're not giving them boys enough.
I hear your point. I am giving. PSG played really well off the ball, don't we? But I think it was the midfield, especially when it comes to when PSG would play through the middle or clear it, because their midfield didn't have any legs, because Kimmich was the 6. He has no athleticism whatsoever. A lot of these second balls that they would latch onto was because of that issue. And for me, I just think they had no control. I think PSG always had control of the game, and if they wanted to turn on the actual screw, which they didn't in the second half, especially, they could. I just think. But I remember when we played Bayern in October, and that was their biggest weakness. Their central midfield, Declan Rice and Tchouaméni, completely dominated.
Are you not rating Musiala on that game? Then you thought he was quite poor, or you don't think Musiala.
He was. You could see he's not fully fit. Like he hasn't played for a long time. You can see he hasn't like he played well, I thought, but at times he was taking too many touches, and kind of slowing the actual game down. But towards the end of the first half, he had one really good play with, I think it was Olise, where he shot. But that goalie, I mean, the fact that they didn't put balls, that goalie's biggest weakness is crosses into the box. Their crossing today was horrendous. They didn't put in one good cross in the box today. It was terrible.
But, like, for instance, you're talking about their athleticism. Bayern Munich, for instance, their midfield third recovery, they are 25-19 compared to PSG. That's their midfield third recovery. That's them in the midfield area. So that's them being able to recover once the ball is loose from the midfield. I think that's athleticism. I think that's ability to get back.
I'm telling you, Toon, that midfield is not good enough. And today, for me,
I think you're over. Hold on, just a moment. I think you're overrating. You're saying they didn't have any athleticism. They clearly had athleticism because they recovered the ball more times than PSG did. And I think what you're not giving credit to is the fact that there's even for the goal that PSG scored, that's probably, in my opinion, that's undefendable. Like the ball goes straight forward to Fayette. That 1-2 is undefendable.
Down the line.
I think you need to watch that game again and just see how PSG they score so many goals that are undefendable. If you think Zubimendi and Rice, who I rate, are just going to like overwhelm PSG's midfield, I think you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Big up, my man Kunle, I didn't see you there, and Olu.
Coming
Big
together.
up,
All I gotta say, yeah,
big up.
Why them are watching me? Is it pure jealousy? I don't want You don't want to fight tonight. I never came for a fight tonight, but I never called it out. Yeah, you don't know, Ash. You don't know. Them man are pure jealous. I can feel, I can feel the jealousy in the room. I can feel the jealousy in the room.
Nah, we're picking you up, man.
To be that, you get me. All I know
Hey,
is
we're never talking about. Well, we are, but
I heard Zubimendi, bro. What do you mean? I heard.
I hear it still. But the midfield, I don't know. Luciano.
He's throwing shots. He's hearing
Ash, you see the wickedest thing, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
He not only mentioned my player, after he mentioned my players, he now addressed me. Big up Kunle, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? He was drawing me out. The guy was drawing me out, bro. You get me? Smash the likes, everybody, though. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up my ops, like preach in the building and that.
The real ops. The real ops.
Big him up.
You said PSG though. You're not happy that you got PSG?
I'm absolutely petrified, but that's not the point. On the real, I would have preferred Bayern Munich over PSG.
Hey, on that though, do you think Bayern got robbed? Does anyone think Bayern got? Because I want to get
if you told me that oil money is the reason why they made it to the final, I won't be mad at you. I won't be mad at you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything, but there were some weird decisions going on in the game today that didn't quite add up. With that being said, I would have preferred Bayern over PSG because I believe Bayern would have given us more chances than PSG would in the game. I do believe in some of the things that Toon was saying in terms of the midfield. Their midfield will have us running round in circles if we're not careful. So we got to have a different game plan for that game. We can't just go and play our normal game. We've got to have a specific strategy for that game. It's a 50-50 game in my eyes. At the end of the day, only Real Madrid have ever gone back-to-back in the Champions League so far. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be going into the final, as I do believe, as the champions of the Premier League. So we're going to have a little bit more confidence going into that game as well. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel a bit different to last time I was on this stream. No one's really jumping in when I say stuff like that now. Yeah?
We have to be quiet.
Don't relax.
No, not all of us have to be quiet.
I never said you had to be, but you were.
There's always one hater. There's always one that has to hate. Look at him.
You can't hate when people got less than you. The angle can't work with me.
Olu, the thing is, we didn't say anyone had to be quiet. They were just.
I know, right?
I know, right? I'm saying, like,
no. You highlighted it, innit? So I'm just saying, no one has to be.
Yeah, no one has to be. Okay.
Not all of us.
But is it? I want to ask the question to the panel. Is there, other than obviously the Arsenal fans, is there anyone on the panel that believes there's a chance that Arsenal could actually beat PSG in the final? Or
yeah. Why would there not be a chance? Why would there not be a chance?
Why would it not be?
I'm asking because, I mean, a lot of the time when it comes to these things with Arsenal, everyone's very much on the opposition side and kind of cancel out.
No, you asked if there's a chance.
No, really, it's not just.
I was just asking. I was asking where everyone was at.
Yeah, there's definitely a very small percentage of a chance.
What would you say? 5%, 10%, 20%?
Yeah, something like that.
5-10, yeah.
22%.
So if that percentage, we end up winning, it'll be an exceptional achievement then, right?
Yeah, of course. First time ever.
I got it 60-40. I got it 60-40.
Same.
Yeah.
I got it 60-40.
Mitch? You got Mitch?
It's 50-50. It's a cup.
I respect
Can't be anything else other than 50-50 in the cup final.
I respect that, but
however,
defenses wins you cups, attacks wins you leagues normally. So, but If you're looking for a scrappy 1-0 in a cup final, who do you want to beat?
Very true. Very true.
No, it's not. That's not true.
If you concede 4 and score 5, apparently you're sick at football, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
yeah, you are. Absolutely.
Is that what
you know what I do?
I'm just making the parameters of this discussion.
If that game, the first leg, PSG, if that was Barcelona versus Real Madrid, like it would be deemed as class, innit? Because we know them as attacking player teams that try to score more than you, so they would get that kind of ratings anyway still. So I feel like it's just PSG, Bayern, everyone's kind of saying it's poor defensively, but like I said, if it was Barca, Real Madrid,
no, we still say it was poor defensively. What are you on about?
But what was poor?
No one would even. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Yes. What are you talking about? Back in the days, we used to say like Real Madrid was shit at defending.
We wouldn't even care about that because Roberto Carlos weren't classed as a terrible defender.
So we used to say they were shit defending.
So what I'm saying, no one would even talk about Roberto Carlos' defending.
No, they would. He was an amazing defender. What are you on about?
Yeah, he was.
He could defend.
Like I just see what I'm just now. You're proving my point. What I just said. You're actually proving my point.
I don't know. I don't know the points.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was your point?
So what was you saying? What was you arguing against then?
No, in terms of you said that nobody would be saying that Roberto Carlos was a great defender. Yes, everybody would. That's why he was so good.
Roberto Carlos, was deemed as like, let's just say like how Trent, but Super Saiyan.
No, please don't. Please don't compare.
No, stop. Don't do the jumping thing. Don't do the jumping. I said like a Super Saiyan version of Trent. Yeah, you know what Super Saiyans are? They go to level 3 and all that stuff. So that was Roberto Carlos. He had a great left foot. He had a great left foot.
Sons be watching Tsunami.
Listen, he had a great left foot. He had a great
Sons be watching Cartoon Network this evening.
What you're saying is that he's the like a better, more upgraded version than Trent, right? So
not even just a better, a great left foot.
No, power. Are you implying that the similarities in terms of Trent, that he can't defend but he's an attacker? Is that what you're trying to imply?
Yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah,
but
not
Roberto Carlos could actually defend.
Not the best defense, but no, we wouldn't talk about it like that. That's what I'm trying to say. We wouldn't talk about it like that because all we expect was just goals from Real Madrid.
Like a better example would have been the other Brazilian left back that played for Real Madrid, Marcelo.
Yeah.
Marcelo was amazing going forward, but sometimes defensively he was very poor. So
all of them defense. That's what I'm saying. I only mentioned one player, but I did say Real Madrid in general. Defensively, no one cared.
No, but I'm not sure
that's a bit
argument is happening here. But what I was trying to say is just because a team is able to score 5 doesn't mean that they're better than a team that wins a game 1-0. Like, do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I agree with this completely.
I don't know about you. I've never won a game 6-5 and be like, oh shit, like, we played so good there. I'll be like, I'm just thankful that we won the game.
Ability to score the 5 in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Slightly different.
There's the rub of the green, and it's like if you're good enough to score 6 or 5, that means you're very good attacking. And if you're conceding 4 or 5, who are you conceding it to? What's the level of the game? So my opinion is that, I said it earlier, you missed it, Kunle. I was just saying that I don't think that either team, Bayern Munich or PSG, were poor defensively. I just think we just witnessed greatness to that point where you had 18 shots in that game, in the first game, 9 goals. So that's 1 goal every 2 shots. That's so irregular. And for instance, in this game, you had 9 more shots. Yeah, obviously it finished 1-1. So I just think that we just witnessed greatness, but in different forms. So I don't think that PSG, who you guys are going to play,
in both semi-finals, you mean we witnessed greatness?
Yes, but especially in different forms. Yeah, in different ways.
Yeah, there's an argument though that if PSG didn't concede those last 2 goals, whatever it was, 2 goals against Bayern Munich, they would have won like 5-2. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's true.
They were up 5-2 at one point, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then obviously the goals they conceded, they weren't no like mistakes. They were top goals from Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Were they?
And then if they drew this game, then I think the perception of PSG would be a little bit different. However, PSG have been going through the English teams like they're nothing. When it comes to like the business,
excuse me.
when it comes to the business, and The
Can't be
business.
talking about.
We're talking about group
Talking about
stage.
the business end because apparently the league don't count, innit?
No, I'm not talking about the league bit.
Yeah,
I'm
because
talking
that
about
don't count. Only the business end apparently. Champions League's only the knockout stages.
Is that what we're doing
that's
now?
what I mean. You know,
We're shifting the goalposts now. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're shifting
I'm just saying,
like, like Phil and Ash, I just like to know the parameters I'm working with on which show. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
Are you in the, so does the group stage count or does it not count?
I'm saying for PSG.
Does it count or does it not count? I just want to know. I don't want to know for PSG, for Arsenal, for Newcastle. Does it count or does it not count? It doesn't count.
No.
But two, that your victory against your result against PSG doesn't count. It doesn't count. Doesn't matter, bro.
But yeah,
it never happened.
When the narrative suits it to happen, then
Sorry. I've got to say, this Machina Joe, you had a nightmare. Real Madrid are the only team that's ever gone back to back in the Champions League.
Yeah,
it's AC Milan. AC Milan have never gone back to back.
You must be talking about European Cup.
No, even European Cup. I just checked.
Are you sure about this?
AC Milan
89.
Forest back to back. Forest back to back.
Not the Champions League.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I just said you must be talking about European Cup.
European Cup, yeah.
That's true. That's Champions League. That's the same thing.
Nah,
it's the same
Are we doing that?
No, it is the same thing. It is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Hey, Preach, I see what you did there. I know what you did there, Preach. Calm down.
Because 80s in it.
You know it's the same thing. You know it's the same thing.
I know what you did there.
Look,
You can't argue. So how much has Real Madrid got?
No. It's the same thing, but because the format is so different,
yeah,
that's why they kind of reset the rules. The format is very different, so I get what you mean.
In the 80s,
we still talk about Real Madrid.
So are we talking about the double group stage Champions League? Is that also discounted because the format was different?
No, we're talking about there was a time when it was only the winners that could go to the Champions League or first and second.
Okay.
That's a different competition to now you can get 4 teams in and go to league stage. Exactly.
Finish fourth in the Champions League and that's a bit different.
Exactly.
How many's Real Madrid got?
I don't know. Who cares about that fraudulent?
15, 16?
This is a different rules.
Preach, we're not discounting your European Cup just because.
No,
I never said that. I never said that.
So why are you asking about Madrid? Why are you asking?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I asked about. I never said anything about Liverpool. You mentioned them.
Why are you asking about Madrid? Is what I'm asking.
Because they got 15. So I wanted to know how many have they got.
So you knew the answer. So why were you asking us?
No, that's why I was asking, innit?
Okay.
See where we was, what game you're playing.
I'm with you.
Because it's kind of the same with the league, innit? It's like United got 20, Liverpool got 20, but for some reason there's some clubs and fans out there that count like starts counting from 93 and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a Prem versus outside.
There's people that think football
can't discount their heritage, innit?
That's Gen Z. That's Gen Z. It must be Gen Z babies that do that.
Wait. I just want to ask
is there any Gen Z on the panel, by the way?
Is there any slot Gen Z then? Because he said Liverpool only won 2 league titles.
Oldies here.
35 years.
Big up the Gen Zs and that, but quite a few of them are quite sensitive, you know.
They're messing up the whole game.
Yeah, they're a bit sensitive, you know. Like I said this comment in it. So look, obviously, I'm in some different groups and that, and there's some different groups depending on what group you're in. There'll be certain people crashing out. Arsenal not going to do it. Like, I'm like, brother, are you under 25 by any chance? And they got offended straight away. Bro. They got offended. I just asked a very simple question. I'm like, what does that mean? What? It's because of when my parents had me that you're judging?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Prove a point, bro.
You should have told him. You should have told your dad to bust earlier then.
That's crazy.
So he was living his life.
I wasn't take the bus.
No, but I want to talk about these handballs, man, if I can.
Do you know what? I don't think the handball should have been a penalty.
Yeah, I don't think either of them were.
How is it not a penalty?
It's literally written in the laws of the game that it's not a penalty, so that's how it's not a penalty.
How is it? Please tell me what are the laws of the game? Because I watched Ben White get given a pen after it hit off his shin, and I know that the laws of the game.
Who kicked the ball before it hit Ben White?
I don't give a shit who kicked the ball.
No, it matters.
This is where the law changes. If it's your own player, it's not handball. If it's the second player that kicks it and then it hits your arm, it can be handball.
Wait, Mitch.
Yeah.
It's two completely different situations.
Let me ask you. So if your own defender, if your own defender clears the ball and your hands are doing this, it's again not a penalty?
That's what the rules say.
That's what the rules say.
Yeah, really.
So if you're doing
it's in the group,
just
look at the picture of the group.
But just because
if you deliberately do it to stop the ball, then it's of course it's still handball. If it just
obviously, wait, Mitch. If you're not, obviously you're not deliberately
Stefan,
the ball because your own defender.
Stefan, the point is, if your own player kicks it, it has to be deliberate.
Steph, there's
if the attacking player kicks it, it doesn't have to be deliberate anymore.
Stefan, you're arguing against a written rule.
Yeah,
like Mitch is not making this up. He's not making up interpretation. It is a written rule.
No, the
argue
problem,
with UEFA.
Guys, the problem isn't the rules. It's the way they're applied and the way they're applied.
It was literally applied correctly.
Okay.
Like there was nothing done wrong.
Okay, well, in the first game,
he's not listening.
For PSG, they gave a pen. For PSG, I know the actual laws of the game from the Prem. I don't know if it's different in Europe.
Supposedly it is in Europe, yes.
In the Prem, if it hits off a body part first and then hits onto your arm, it's not a pen.
It's not the same in the Champions League.
Well, okay. So what are the rules then? Who
that's not the only rule, though.
Is there a uniform, like a rule, or
not from the Prem to the Champions League? No, the interpretations of the rule are different in the Prem to the Champions League for handballs.
Yeah, there's a higher bar in the Premier League for handball than there is in.
For me, I thought that was bullshit. I thought that was a clear penalty.
No, I get the point you're trying to make in terms of like, now, if you're a defender, you just want to clear the ball, just kick it off your player's hand, right? Like, you cannot prove anything. I get the point behind that. The problem is that it's a written rule. It might be a bullshit rule, but it's a written rule that says if a defender hits the ball and he goes off his own player's hand, and it isn't a player making his body bigger, it isn't a penalty.
But although his hand was out. His hand was out of his body.
The key word in that law. Deliberately.
My bad. I
he
missed
has
that
to deliberately making his body bigger. It can't. He was barely looking and he flinched and hit his arm. It's not handball stuff.
Think about how deliberate that had to be to block your own player's clearance.
Your own player, like it's in the penalty box. That would be mad.
Yeah, come on, man, Steph.
Again, this is so. This type of ruling is so subjective. Like deliberate.
The one tonight is not subjective. It was factually correct to the law of the game.
Okay, well,
there's no subjectivity to it.
Okay.
Some of the others, yes, you can argue that there's subjectivity to some of the others that have been given, but the one tonight has zero subjectivity to it.
Okay.
What about the other handball though?
It wasn't a handball. It wasn't.
The other one, the ref would give a free kick before it hit him in his hand.
And to be honest,
wasn't a handball, bro. That shouldn't have been a penalty, bro. The Jao Neves one.
He's watched it back, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You watched it back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the other one, the Bayern defender handballed it before it hit Neves. So he pulled it was correct. Like factually, the ref actually had a good game. It looked like he had a bad game, but actually he got all the decisions correct.
Handled the heat. He handled the heat.
Yeah.
I mean, he was some of the fouls. He was reffing a little bit more towards PSG than Bayern. That's how I felt. Some of the fouls, some of the 50-50s.
Because they were complaining a lot, innit, Steph? Like I see K moaning, like, wow.
Yeah. K. I mean, there was one instance where Luis Diaz got body checked on the edge of the box, and then he gave a foul against Luis Diaz. Like that was ridiculous.
He didn't give the foul. He gave Luis Diaz went down and grabbed the ball with his hands. So
because he got body checked. It was a clear foul.
He ran into the guy. He ran into the guy. You ran into the guy, man.
They're coming together, man. He wasn't giving them all game. He wasn't giving them fouls to anybody all game. Why would he give that specific one?
Because it was a clear body check. It was a foul.
Nah, man.
Okay.
There's subjectivity to that, but I don't agree with what you said.
So wait, does anyone think that they were both penalty? Did anyone think the first one was a penalty?
What, the original one in the first leg, you mean?
No, in this game.
In this game.
Oh, the Nevers one.
Does anyone think it was a pen?
I did, but the rules are the rules.
Don't let your pain affect your decision making.
I know you wanted Munich in the final, innit? So
yeah, fact. We all wanted it. We all wanted it. But
he wanted to beat Munich and to beat Kane, so it was a double win against Tottenham as well.
Stefan, I know you wanted Munich, but certain right wingers couldn't get it done tonight. Certain right wingers could have carried their team on their back.
He was shit. He was shit.
Certain right wingers.
That nonchalant gimmick was not working, was it?
That nonchalant gimmick weren't doing nothing today, bro. He had the ball so much as well, did fuck all with it. Mendes was on a yellow card as well from early.
What you say? It can never be Saka. Can never be Saka. Is that what you're saying?
It couldn't be my star boy in the semi-final. Couldn't be my star boy. Hey. He heard the calls. Man said, "Hey, Saka." They asked Saka, "When are we going to see the best of you?" He said, "Tonight, my friend." That's what he said. And what did he do? He fires his team into the Champions League final. Where you at, Olise? Nonchalant this, nonchalant that. Let's move your body, I beg.
Yeah, hopefully his price tag's gone down a bit for that.
Hey, preach.
You got Frimpong. You got Frimpong. Just chill.
Yeah, he's an invincible. He's an invincible.
He's so shit.
Did you say invisible or invincible? Because he's
invincible. He's an invincible, man.
It's both of them.
It's both.
He's got a league title and that. He's all right.
That's true.
Hey, going back to the Arsenal game, does anyone think there were some dubious decisions in terms of fouls and maybe penalties or no?
You say think as in like we're not sure that they were dubious.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Ash, there were two main ones.
Hey, preach on it now. Preach.
There was definitely. It was 100%. You got away with it. Innit?
Well, talk to us to bring up the ones we got away with.
They should have had a penalty.
Which one?
What penalty? There was a foul before the penalty.
Kicking players in the. Stepping on players' toes.
That one. That's the
one. He was offside.
When the ball was played.
Or the one that there was already a foul for.
Oh my god.
He was in his own half when the ball was played. If you watch it, he was in his own half when the ball was played.
The ref what? Are you talking about this one in the picture? The kind of yeah. The ref already blew for a foul. I understand.
Yeah.
But
but he blew for an offside that wasn't an offside. That's the point we're making here.
But you already blown for it. That's got nothing to do with it.
So who gives a fuck? He blew
for it. Exactly.
No, wait.
He wasn't offside.
Can you hear what I'm saying? He blew for an offside that wasn't an offside. That's the whole point here.
It doesn't matter.
But is that our business?
It doesn't matter to me.
That's what's dubious.
But the lines
is a decision to give the offside. I'm not saying it should then be a penalty. I'm saying the dubious decision is giving the offside in the first place.
Are we talking about offside decisions now, Mitch? Is this now the fuck? Are we seriously talking about this?
He was in his own half, so he wasn't.
Oh my god. Okay, Mitch. Yeah, we got away with that one, guys.
Wait, hold on. Maybe we're wrong. Hey, Mitch. Maybe we're talking about two different incidents.
No. Ash, if you put the
Was that me or
just me?
Yeah.
I thought that was me on my own, so that must be.
I was like, what's going on? Yeah, we're back. I don't know what happened. It was me.
What got there? I thought that was me.
You were like, nah, you ain't gonna talk shit about my club on here.
It's true right now.
He said, what? What is he gonna say? Hey, mayday. Back it up.
We're back again.
There you go. Scroll up slightly.
Isn't this the one that was near the penalty box?
Yeah, the top picture is, but the bottom part of the picture shows where the ball's kicked. He's in his own half, bro.
Oh my god!
So
talk about the fucking game instead of the.
Ash asked a specific question about dubious decisions. This decision was factually wrong, so it's a dubious decision, is it not?
No, it's not. It's
wrong.
It's a not like.
But what's the decision wrong, Stefan?
Mitch,
oh my God.
don't.
It would have been like the most dubious penalty.
How are you arguing against fact?
Listen.
We're having a discussion about something, and you're arguing against a fact.
I don't care. Listen, I lie. I cheat. I steal.
I lie. I cheat. But Stefan's arguing against an actual fact here.
Mitch, I want to ask you this though. Do you reckon the Eze one was a penalty last week?
Oh
no! What, in the first game,
bro. You know why I asked you, please.
The Sesko handball.
Watch this.
Was Eze won a penalty last week, Mitch?
No, it's referee's call.
All right, it's been real. Hey, Ash, have a good one, mate.
This is what I mean.
He's ready. That one was right, but our one was wrong.
Referee
gave. Hey, Mitch,
one's a subjective decision, and one's factually incorrect.
The referee gave
Stop
both
using
decisions.
the word factually.
The one in today's game was right.
Like, it's not factually.
Stefan, listen to this very, very, very closely. Was he in his own half when the goalie kicked the ball?
I don't remember, but that,
what you're arguing for?
Factually, the decision was wrong.
What factually happened was an offside was given. An offside was given.
You got to do it in slow motion or whatever to do it, man. But
I know. Last
remember
time I got flagged last time
League.
for it. I don't know if it was wrong or because I tried to do it last week. I got flagged.
I think Eze lost the ball on that one as well.
You got flagged for that,
bro.
I did a video I remember last week I did a video. I can't remember what the video was off, but I got.
Yeah, he did a full video.
Maybe that's what it was. I can't remember, but yeah. So I'm not trying to.
Did you slow it down though?
Eze lost the ball in it. That's why.
Eze lost the ball. Yeah, of course.
And I'm pretty sure everybody on there, apart from the Arsenal fans, said it wasn't a pen.
What?
All the rivals didn't get a pen.
I'm shocked. All the Arsenal fans think it is a pen.
Yeah,
especially that never happens, man.
Victims, man.
That never happens, Ash.
Rivals the victim complex.
That never happens.
The victim complex.
Especially Mitch and Preach, the most objective people when it comes to Arsenal.
Bro, you just been arguing with a written rule.
I don't give a fuck about Arsenal. I call what I see.
Every
for me.
I've got him on tape.
Fucking hell. Try and run that narrative for me. Let's not do that. I call that nonsense, Stefan. That's why I call you out.
I tell you what, Stefan. This is what you need to do. Give it 3-4 goes with Mitch. You don't have to jump the gun. Throw him 3 situations involving Arsenal and see how he reacts. I've showed him I showed him 2, and he showed me his colours twice. He's got one more.
One of them discussion. The decision was wrong.
You not say
no problem. But then you now said,
I got one more.
You now said categorically the decision for us.
I got one more. Mitch, one more for you.
You don't care anyway.
Mitch, one more for you.
It
doesn't matter.
Mitch, did the ball go out against Newcastle?
Oh.
Where pain comes from. That's where your pain comes from, innit?
Guaranteed he said it didn't go out.
Oh, another one.
How is this one even
then I'll maybe believe you.
How is this even discussed? There was a foul before the play. The whistle was blown. How is this even discussed? This situation.
I I don't know because I don't know, man.
Like, what are these the levels that these Arsenal haters go to?
Haaland, isn't it?
They got to cling on to something, man.
It's pathetic.
Like trophies.
Oh gosh.
You're clinging on to the Premier League title.
Let's stop.
I think you officially lost the Premier League title.
Actually, you knew what you were starting when you asked this question. You knew what you were
on there
starting.
forever, bruv.
I know. Listen. No penalty shouts. Just leave it at that. But if Arteta does the double, if he does the double, statue. Is he a bigger trophy? Is he bigger than the Klopp? Is he bigger than Klopp? Is he was he on level?
Bro, Ash is on fire today.
He's bigger than Wenger. Definitely, he's bigger than Wenger.
Oh,
that's more better.
I disagree.
It'll be one more trophy behind Klopp.
Is he bigger than Wenger?
Klopp ain't even bigger than Wenger, so that's weird.
Oh wow!
No, he is. He's way bigger. He's won more in more countries. He's won the Champions League.
No, he hasn't.
At Liverpool though, we're talking about Liverpool versus Arsenal, like what they won each.
Okay, so one Champions League, one Prem, one 3 Prems,
and the FA Cups.
7 FA Cups.
And 7 FA Cups.
Yeah, guys, you can't just.
Well, who's won 7 FA Cups?
Wenger has won 7.
He was there longer though as well.
Yeah,
you didn't know. You didn't know.
I didn't even know that.
2 doubles. 2 doubles.
That's good.
Pull back.
You lot wanted him out.
Anyway, as you were saying, in terms of
he won you 7 FA Cups and you lot put a sign Wenger out.
Hey, let's not change the narrative at the top.
Rude. That made it even worse. Don't chat to me again, Stefan. I'm gonna grill you.
Yo, that's disgusting. In terms of all, this is what I will say. This is what I'll say, Ash. This is what I'll say. I'm not ready.
This is chaos. Ash, take control. Take control, Ash.
Sorry,
I'm not ready to say what's it called? Klopp, like Arteta is better than Klopp and all that stuff. But if he does the double, all I know is when we went for the quad, we got the 2 big ones, innit? So
Can I ask a deep question?
I'm not going to say one's better than the other.
But your quad ended in January. Your quad ended in January. Ours ended right to the end.
In January? What are you on about?
The League Cup final.
That was last month.
Wait, hold on. Preach.
Whenever it was, it ended. Not right to the end.
Right. Preach. Would you have rather ended in the Champions League in the Premier League?
It's not rather. Yours ended earlier.
Would you rather have ended with a domestic double or a Champions League in the league?
It doesn't matter. Yours ended. Nobody got the points.
It doesn't matter. It gives me my answer.
It's just a double. It's just a double.
That's fine. I've got my answer.
It's just a double.
These are forgetting they still need to win this double yet. You know.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yours is based on if not.
Wait, hold on,
me, bruv. You still
you didn't.
I know. Don't worry about that. Yours is based on the
Ash. What question did you ask us to answer?
To be fair,
let me just say.
I didn't just bring up that Arsenal won the double. I didn't say, hey, Arsenal won the double. Ash literally asked if Arsenal win the double, and you know,
this is Ash's fault. This is all Ash's fault.
Wait. Let me put it this way.
This is gaslighting. Mitch is a gaslighter.
Let me put it this way. So if he wins the double, right, that would mean he'll be 2 behind Klopp, and Klopp. The only 2 Klopp has over him would be 2 League Cups.
Yeah, that's right.
Guys, why are we? What? Wait, guys.
I'm just putting it out there.
Ash likes violence, Stefan. That's why we're doing.
No, but wait, guys. Let's
ask a deeper question.
He doesn't even like what Olu said.
No, because obviously people aren't calling Arteta a world-class coach. He's not a world-class coach.
Is anyone on the panel saying that? Anyone?
No, can I ask
the narrative? I'm talking about the narrative. All the narrative have to switch.
You're talking about Klopp. You're talking about the bro. What are we doing, bro?
I'm just saying the narrative at the moment.
Why are you comparing
at the moment?
Just let him be Arteta.
Arteta.
Okay, Ash, let me.
When Klopp was around, he couldn't do it, innit? So let's just leave it.
No, but wait, let me answer this. If he wins,
when Klopp was around, he only did it once. So boy,
no, go Stefan. If he wins,
he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it at all.
If he wins both, it will match or in my opinion, be an even
stop.
greater.
From when you said your opinion,
greater achievement than the Invincibles, because it will be our first ever Champions League, also winning the league. And that
Invincibles isn't all that, bruv. You drew.
Wait. The only coaches. Wait, the only coaches that have managed to win their domestic league.
I've never seen an Arsenal fan who disrespects his past any more than Stefan. Kunle, did you know that Stefan also said that Declan Rice is better than Vieira?
Did you know
that? Do you know what? Yeah, guys, I'm just not doing.
Wait, Stefan's still answering, man.
I think what I walked into here is crazy. Like what? Hey, Stefan.
No, you're not doing
Tell me that they're lying about this. They're lying in your name.
No, he's got this. You know what it is? He's got this thing about
talking to me now.
He needs to be.
Stefan, they are lying on your name.
No.
Can I answer? Can I answer?
I purposely talked over you when you're talking that Invincible stuff.
You know that cousin you don't want to invite to the family function. That just has to be there.
Ash, can I just answer? Yeah.
No, for me, you cannot answer. No.
For me.
No, go on, Stefan. Don't mind them. Go on.
For me, just lost an ally.
Yeah, go on. For you.
For me, it will actually be a greater achievement than the Invincible season in a way, because of the fact that if you look at that because for me to win the league and to win the Champions League in the same season, that great Arsenal team from 1998 to around 2004, 2005 never progressed more than the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And this team to be able to do that and to win the league, I think for me is, Sir Alex Ferguson would disagree because he thinks, winning the treble is not as was not as hard as.
It's when it's your own people saying it, you know what I'm saying? It's when it's your own people.
In my opinion, as an Arsenal fan, this is my personal opinion, I would consider it greater than the Invincibles, because if we win,
three times now.
Nobody will ever talk to
us. Stefan, have you ever heard of like in-house discussions versus in-house discussions?
For me,
we can have this in-house. We don't invite these ops to this type of discussion. And now you just invited them all to the party. I don't understand.
But this is just why. But this is just what I think. I think it's a greater achievement because nobody will ever talk to an Arsenal fan and say you have no European heritage. You have no European country.
No, you got no. Yeah.
The moment we win the Champions League, Chelsea fans can shut up.
Yeah.
The moment we win the Champions, it's over.
I've already answered this. Olu asked this question in the group, and I said you've only done it once.
Oh, you already got something for them. I
told man, I've always when we won the league once, he's only won it once. So, I can say Forest has got more than you.
Preach. Okay. Wait, the only manager in the last 30 years that has won the Premier League and the Champions League in the same season has been Ferguson
and Pep.
Yeah. So these are.
Steph, didn't Klopp do it?
No.
Okay.
No, he done it once straight after.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why. So Arteta is going to enter in the same.
Hopefully.
I mean, hopefully. I'm hoping.
And like I say, you've only won it once. You know, like how you say it took Liverpool 35 years to win a league.
Yeah.
They say it took you 140 something years to win the Champions League.
Okay.
It's as simple as like that. That's all it is. That's all
which is why as an Arsenal fan, my personal opinion, which is why as you underlined your little jokes about
1980s Liverpool. Get out of here, man. That's man was smoking cigarettes and drinking at half time.
That's kind of true. Though.
Talk about the battered team. You nostalgia merchants, man. Listen, I remember people talk about the 90s. I remember watching commentary in the 90s. They were shit. Don't get battered by
Peter and Love. Don't do that. Peter and Love and that man there. No wheeling.
What are you talking about?
Huckabee them, man.
Man. Hey, watch your mouth, Ollie. Watch your mouth.
Heritage, bro.
No, don't worry. When you win it, you'll get the respect.
Gordon Strachan, the player manager. Don't piss me off, bro.
No, and I just also wanna point out we also have the luck of playing PSG, not Spurs, in the final, because the other two finals that Liverpool played, when they played opponents that were of their level or superior. They got their asses kicked. They got their asses kicked. Let's be honest.
Catching strings.
What about your other two finals?
Champions League finalists, though.
Who do you play in your other two?
But wait, Mitch. Wait. When
bro, it's the Champions League final. We can't do that for the Champions League final.
See, this is what I mean with Mitch.
Shame.
With Arsenal, it's don't celebrate reaching a final, win it. But with Liverpool, when they reached the Champions League final,
but we've done it 6 times. We've done it 6 times.
Reached the final, by the way.
No, actually, did it 8 times, didn't you? Because you lost 2.
Okay, final. I thought I was talking about winning it, but yeah, because he was talking about winning.
You beat Spurs. That was the shittiest Champions League final I've ever watched.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Preach is
what's your best final you've been in? What's your best Champions League final?
The one we're about to win.
Yeah. This is why, guys. I wanted to win this.
That wasn't the question.
So he can never say this again.
Are we all adults here? That wasn't the question.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I ask Arsenal fans, what would it mean like if it's been a long time, like 7-8 years with Arteta and the whole big divisions that have been caused by it, Arteta in, Arteta out. 7 years, like what would it mean if you do, even if either Premier League Champions League or maybe even double? Let's go for the double. Say you went for the double. Like, what would all this mean? Like, and do you reckon there'll be like, I'm not gonna say healing, but do you reckon you can be unified? Like, even if those that were Arteta out at one point,
never. This is Arsenal talking about.
Bro, we're trying to get.
Wait, guys.
Yeah. We're trying to get through these 4 games unified. Let's get through those 4 games.
Exactly. You know what I think?
Let's get there.
You know what I think?
At the end of the season, we'll go haywire again.
One at a time.
These 4 games, please.
Listen, I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way. Because Arsenal won't win the World Cup, people will be Arteta out.
No. You know what I think? You know what will happen? I think it will filter out the fakes. Oh, there's a lot of them going for clout.
They're crying. They're already crying.
You reckon they'll fill them out, Preach? You reckon?
They're already crying.
What can they complain about now?
Bruv, he's only done it.
They can't have the crash out. They can't have the crash out.
Can I just answer this, guys, before I go? Because this is where I've been super passionate about. We spoke about this before the actual stream started. I completely agree with you guys that even Arteta won't win the World Cup with Arsenal, and people will moan. That's completely true. But I just think I disagree with all of you. I think all of these, the Lee Gunners of the world, the Dan Potts, and all these, how can I say, clickbaiters or whatever, that I'm all about winning and Arteta out and all of this shit. They're going to jump on the bandwagon the biggest, but they're going to celebrate more than others. And they're going to do this without actually acknowledging that they were wrong about him. Because, Troops, for example, made up T-shirts with Arteta out. And, he said,
It's taken like 7 years, though. So you got to give them some.
Okay, but that's easy. That's easy to say. But look at where the actual club is now. Look at where the club is now. Look at richest
club. Richest club this year, man. Do you see the reports? We're making a billy. We're making a billy.
But not only that, Olu. On this day, by the way, 5 years ago, we got knocked out by Villarreal in the Europa League.
Why would you do this? Why are you bringing us back?
No, but I'm giving some context as to.
I don't want the context. No,
I mean, it's been 22 years.
Don't bring the trauma. What are you doing, man?
You're talking about 5 years ago. It's 22.
I went to see my therapist about all this, and now you're trying to bring it back. Man.
Okay, that's true. No, but it's important. It's
important
because every and this is why.
Ash, warn me before you Stefan next time, innit? I love Stefan every time.
Carry on, Steph.
No, but and this is why for me, a certain section of our fan base for me will never be happy with him. They will wait for the earliest setback, the smallest setback to immediately jump on him, no matter what.
Yeah, that's the clickbait.
For me, I just find it so. I find it so fake because I know Dan Potts and all these fuckers that represent us online and that people use as like sticks to beat us. Like, look, why are you pro Arteta? Dan Potts or Lee Gunner said this about him. They're more winners than you, even though, the thing I also despise about it is they say Arteta out, but then when you ask them, okay, what is the solution then? Who are you going to bring in that's better than
Simeone? Some of them say Simeone.
They say managers. Yeah, but they say
is Arteta better than Simeone? That's a good question.
No, I don't think so. No,
you don't think so? If he wins in the harder league,
yeah, but Ash Simeone has been at Atletico Madrid for 15 years. He's won 2 league titles. He's won. I think 2.
Could he come over here? Could he come over to the Premier League? Could he come over to the Premier League and
for sure, he's a top coach. But here's the funny part, right? Some of these Arsenal fans moan about Arteta because of the style of football, and then you have fucking troops saying, "I want Diego Simeone." Really? So you want a great style of football because the football is boring and stuff. But you want Simeone. This is what I mean by some people in our fan base that just moan for the sake. I agree with that.
I don't think he's that great now. Honestly, I don't think he's that great.
I agree with this. Yeah.
The instructions in this yesterday that he gave his players, that was poor.
That was listen. First of all, he took off the 2 best attacking players he's got.
I was gonna say that.
Alvarez was but he had to take off Alvarez.
I know. I hear that. I hear that, but still took him off. But also as well, just go and look at their record in the Liga and see how number of goals they score. They're putrid. They're a putrid team.
Actually, if you look at him, the last 2 years, it's the opposite. You would think because of his history, defensively they've been putrid, they've been poor, but going forward they've improved greatly. Actually,
no, they haven't. They scored 58 goals in the league.
I mean, because I watch them quite often. They play far more offensive than they used to.
Than they used to doesn't mean they're an offensively great team. They've scored 58 goals in the league, and they always average like the 5th or 6th most goals scored. Like when they play, like literally, his team is built on being hard to beat. I don't know if it's defensive is the word, it's just hard to beat. They're still playing cocaine 2026. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. I was like, I was shocked at that. But in terms of, for me, I just think I
thought K-Coke.
I also think that where people are being a little bit nice with Simeone is if you look at his recent transfers, he spent a lot of money and they really haven't worked out. Yeah. Like those 2 guys, those 2 players that he brought on, 3 players, that were brought on in the last 20 minutes. Sorloth, Baena, and Almada were combined, I think, almost 100 million euros. If I'm not mistaken. Baena was for big money. So was Sorloth. And I think Almada was 20 or 30 million. And he barely plays them. So if you can go back to you can go back to some of his signings, but because it's Simeone and because of how well he did it in the first first like 7 to 8 years, people kind of forget that. Kind of like with Wenger. He reminds me a little bit of Wenger, where because of Wenger's amazing first 10 years, people kind of
didn't
accept the fact that he was declining and he wasn't the same coach for the next maybe 6 to 7 years.
So, another question of the side of that question, Arteta again. It's to do with Arteta, isn't it? But like, if Pep leaves, will Arsenal to dominate with Arteta?
That was my hot take, Ash. If you remember last year, I said Arsenal are primed to dominate for the next 2 to 3 years. Yes.
Panel. So what was the question?
If
he's saying no, he doesn't want to dance. He doesn't know the question.
He said no. If Pep leaves, I'm saying if Pep leaves, because Pep's been like the thorn in most team sides, including yours as well, Preach. Do Arsenal go on to dominate, in your opinion? Preach?
No, I think it just
very go around.
It's going to go back and forth between.
Like when Mike Tyson lost, and then
between who, Preach? Wait, Ash. Between who? Between who is it gonna go back?
In a few teams, so like because of what
Liverpool.
I'm gonna answer the question because in the last 9-10 years, there's only been 2-3 winners of the league anyway. So I think it's just gonna kind of go back and forth for a little while. The bar's not that high. The bar's dropped. It's not gone higher.
Okay, Preach. So yeah.
Oh, City, Liverpool, and
really?
Arsenal. Yeah, really. We just won the league. Why not?
Because
I think Liverpool's a mess right now.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's you really are delusional, Preach, and I love it.
I'm delusional.
I love it. You really are delusional.
I'm delusional
about Liverpool. Like it's shocking to me. You
put a post. You put a post in the group saying that agreed that Liverpool are in a transition period.
No,
you put the post up.
I told you this last. I told you that Preach, you will never repeat the season again. You will decline next year, and it will only get worse because your best player.
But that's just hope. You're just making up things.
You mean hope? It's happening this year in front of our eyes.
It's not even. It's just once. You said never again, bruv. And that's what I'm saying. We're talking about next season, which is 2 seasons away from when we last won.
I think for me, in terms of like, say if you win it, what's that noise? Is it me? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
It's not me. Yeah.
Someone's belly. I was gonna say for me,
but that was me.
In terms of like, is that your fish?
I was knocking on the table.
I was gonna say like, I don't know about dominate because we can't account for like the things that we don't know. Like, say for instance, Man City or Liverpool get Luis Enrique the second year running, like that changes things a lot. But if we're looking to the second season, like for instance, I think Maresca's taken over City, so they're in transition. Arnslot is having a tumultuous time whilst at Liverpool. We don't know what the transfer.
He's gonna get sacked next year.
Guy.
So, like, at least for the next year, at least if you win it this year, maybe the next year, you're going to be favorites. You are going to be favorites, but then you're going to be in a different zone of okay.
Wait.
How do we
favorites too? Sorry, guys, to chime in so late.
Big up, Deji.
Big up, my bro. I hope we're not shaking our bum for the red Tottenham.
Ash is trying very hard to make us like he's paying us money, he's throwing money on us, everything.
I was throwing questions out there. That's what I know. What I'm going for. If Pep goes, I was asking, what going for like who takes over?
Tottenham in it.
What is this domination? What does it look like? What, you reckon Arsenal win 3 on the bounce? Is that what we're saying?
No.
Potentially yes, Mitch. Potentially yes, because I honestly don't see Man City are losing Bernardo Silva, a key culture setter, a key leader in the dressing room. They're losing John Stones, and potentially, from what I read, they're losing Rodri. He could go to Real Madrid. So if they lose Rodri and Bernardo Silva in the season, yes, they're not going to be. And they also lose. If you look at every single team post Pep Guardiola, they have massively declined. They have. Go.
Can I just say something? I hear you, Stefan, and I think, politely, I think that's slightly wishful thinking for 2 reasons. I feel like one, Pep said he's likely to stay. The second thing is, I think Man City are not like some of our clubs. They have a succession plan, and I think the person that they're going to put in is going to be a
You
natural.
cannot replace Pep.
And it could even
be Maresca.
It could be company.
He's not Pep,
Like,
guys.
No,
that company's done at Bayern Munich is pretty impressive.
Deji, but what would you say if it's Maresca? Say Maresca takes
replace...
over.
Then they're not. Then if Maresca takes over, then Man City are not a serious team. They're done.
Okay.
No, but okay, but whoever takes over, guys, this is what I've always, in my opinion, like I told you this last year as to why I think you cannot replace for example, you saw what happens when Man City don't have Rodri. They are terrible defensively. Everton, they had zero control in that game because of Rodri. And you saw what happened last year when they lost Rodri.
Do you think there's any? Do you think
but
they lost a player, but this time they'll like replace? So you don't think that they're going to get a quality player in?
No. Forget even the player. There are certain managers. Liverpool. Look at Liverpool without Klopp. In terms of yes, they won the league, but look at the way. Look at the way
they won the league.
They're actually transitioning.
Yeah, that's a very bad way to start a point.
No, it's not. It's not because
you can't use an example of a team that won the league after they did something.
Because then Pep could leave and City win the league after.
Yeah.
I don't think, guys. I really don't think you guys are completely.
We know you think.
No, you're right. You're right. I said last season that I thought Pep was done. Not because Pep's not a good manager. I think sometimes you can run your course. Pep has overstayed, by the way. I think his intention was to do maybe 5-6 years. The brother's potentially doing 10 years at Man City, so he's way overstayed. And I think you can hit your ceiling. He has nothing to prove. He's won it all. So once you've won it all, you go for a fresh challenge, and Pep is due a fresh challenge. However, what I will say is, whilst Plymouth is going to go through their transition, I don't think the Red Tottenham are going to be the new successors or the people dominating. I just feel that this year has the stars have just aligned for you guys, but I don't think you guys are anything special or anything to write on about. So I think there's a big void.
That's BS because wait, Stefan, let me say. I've said this before. Look, he was laughing because he doesn't believe what he said. I've said he doesn't believe. No, I'm not gonna respond to it. Forget it. He's laughing. I know he's just joking around.
I will tell you what I think. Yeah.
Okay, Deji. Let me just ask this. So, who is going to if Pep leaves, right? Who do you honestly think will challenge Arsenal in the next 2 to 3 years?
Chelsea,
both Liverpool.
Jesus, right? You know what? I said something earlier this season. I said I don't see Arsenal winning the league. I don't see City winning the league. I don't see Liverpool or Chelsea. And then someone said, "Who wins the league?" And I said, "I don't know." And the truth of the matter is, everybody. But hear me out. I don't think Arsenal are great, bro. I just think you've had a good season. Liverpool won the league by a canter last year and fell off a cliff. There's nothing. There's everything suggests that you guys could fall off a cliff.
Okay,
why?
So
Why would
you man hear me?
No, we can't. We can't hear you.
Cool. The performances are not sustainable. So the answer is I don't know who takes over.
But Deji, why are we gonna fall off a cliff? Tell me.
Because your football is not good.
It's been 5 years. You're at the end of your 5 years.
We're in the Champions League final. And first,
does this
platform have a raised hand?
You've actually physically got to raise your hand, bro.
No, literally, you just got to talk your shit, bro. So go on.
Do you know what? It's mad, yeah? Because I was just about to go to bed, and then I thought to myself, it would be rude of me not to come onto the pod and congratulate the Champions League winners, Arsenal. Champions League. I just thought to myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even hearing, I thought I'll be hearing about how you can possibly beat PSG. I'm hearing about how you're going to dominate the league. What are we doing here?
What are we doing? Like, Ollie, what are we doing? Ollie, what are we doing? What are we doing here, bro?
Listen, first of all,
Ash, wait,
don't mind my cousin. Don't mind my cousin. But I gotta say this, Yoms. Yeah, listen, you finally just got positive goal difference. Please don't be coming here with smoke. Okay?
This ain't about me.
It's been years since you guys have positive goal difference.
This ain't about me. We've eaten. This ain't about me.
Finally eaten.
Yeah, we've eaten because you know the man that says. I said to my brethren today, PSG are the team that Arsenal talk like they are.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You man are talking like as if, like, oh, do you know what? Yeah. Let me just put this into perspective.
Ash asked us, Yoms.
Liverpool,
we're not talking.
Liverpool.
He never said who asked.
Liverpool. I never asked who asked. Liverpool have been in 10 Champions League finals and won 6. Yeah. United have been in 6 and have won 3. You man have been in 1 in 200 fucking years, 1-0. And I'm jumping on the pod hearing how you're going to dominate the league. What are we doing here?
League, not Champions League. Yeah. You understand the difference in both of them.
Oh, so now you're going to dominate the league that you've never dominated before?
No, okay.
We did it
Wait. Let me instead of ridiculing it, answer the question that Deji refused to. If Arsenal win the league and Pep leaves, which was the hypothetical that Ash asked us, who is going to challenge Arsenal in the next 2 to 3 seasons?
Do you know what, Stefan? Absolutely
Please don't
nobody.
say Man United
Nobody.
Because you don't believe it.
Absolutely nobody. Nobody's going to challenge you to the league.
No.
You know what? Because
I'm asking
because
you.
We've not watched enough leagues. Hold on, no. Let me finish. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Nobody's going to challenge you because we've not watched enough leagues to know that there's always a challenger.
Except for last season.
Deji just said to you, I don't know who. The answer is I don't know. But somebody's going to challenge you. Like if you think that because Pep leaves, you're just going to win every league and nobody's going to challenge you.
Which also says a mindset that you haven't gotten better.
No, he said for the next 2 to 3 years, so in the near future. I'm asking you.
So let me ask you. So the premise of your answer, right, is you think that if Pep leaves for the next 3 years, you're just going to walk the league.
In my opinion, we will win. If we win this year and Pep leaves, we will win another 2 or 3 leagues in the next 5 years.
What if Enrique goes PSG? And he goes
mad. So you're going to go from not winning a league in 22 years to winning 4 in 4.
No, not 4 and 4. I said 2 to 3 in the next 5 years.
How many years without?
Wait, so including this and then 3 more.
Next 5 years.
So including this and then 3 more.
No. Yes.
So you're going to triple your Premier Leagues in the next 5 years.
I think Arsenal potentially could win.
See how your answer is
contradictory. Wait, Steph.
Winning 2 leagues in 5 years is not dominating the league, bro.
I said 3. I said 3. 3 league titles in the next 5 years.
So you're going to go from winning, assuming you win this league, you're going to go from winning 1 in 22 years to winning 3 in 5 years.
It's possible.
Yes.
What's Stefan? Let me explain something to you. Yoms, even for you as a United fan, before '93, you guys didn't won for how long, and then you won how many in a row, right? It is possible for that to happen, right?
No. Don't compare this Arsenal team. Let me finish what United did.
Stop. I didn't say this Arsenal team is like a team. I said the scenario is the same, right? So it's not impossible for that to happen.
The scenario is not the same.
And it's the same. And the second thing is this: if you look at Arsenal objectively, Arsenal have been consistent for the past 4 years, around the same level of points.
It's only that.
Arsenal will always be. So this current Arsenal team, especially how young it is, will constantly be around the same level.
But the
question would be, is any team going to be better than that, or can any team match that?
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
So let me just come back.
Go on.
Let me just come back on that, right? How many teams has ever retained the Premier League?
I think Man United, Man City,
2.
And Chelsea.
Chelsea.
3 teams have ever retained Premier League. How many teams have won 3 Premier Leagues in 5 years?
2.
I think Man City, Man United,
and United,
and Chelsea. I think.
Okay. 5 years. And when you think about those teams that have done that, How outstanding were they?
Oh, Yoms, that's where I was going. Thank you.
Okay, that's fair.
So, like, if you think that this current Arsenal team are of that standard in comparison to the rest of the league,
again, instead of
this is why I stick to facts and what's been done.
Yums, the thing about this, that we're not saying this team in comparison to those teams and the teams they played against. We're talking about the teams in the league right now. Do you believe the teams in the league right now in comparison to Arsenal are close enough to Arsenal and Man City and even Liverpool?
I don't think so. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that Liverpool are not even players. Hold on. Liverpool are not even players. I think Liverpool are a manager, right, and maybe 2 players away from
2 players. Are you nuts?
Seriously,
have you watched it?
Seriously, I'm saying United are a couple of midfielders.
No, you're not.
And consistency away from Arsenal.
I agree.
Because why not?
Away from Arsenal.
Guess what?
Because why not?
Well, guess what?
But why is that? Liverpool's squad is better than Arsenal's squad.
Okay, that's fine. But guess what?
Liverpool's current squad is better than Arsenal's squad.
But right now,
Liverpool has a better team than Arsenal.
If you believe that, that's great. But the fact of the matter
hold on. You're poo-pooing like I'm chatting nonsense. Can I ask the man then? Can I ask the panelists?
We can go player for player.
For a second. When you break down Liverpool's team and Arsenal's team,
player for player, please
go player for player.
Okay, David Raya is easily the best goalie in the Premier League this year. It's not even close. He is easily the best keeper. It's not even close. So I'm taking him over Alisson. Right back.
Alisson.
Yeah. Yes. Alisson is always injured and he's declined.
Even take Alisson this year anymore.
Yes, Alisson is finished. Alisson is. You're trying to sell him. By the way, he's always injured. Right back. Ben White is our second right back. Is better than Frimpong or Connor Bradley. Center backs. I'm not even gonna go to the center backs because they've conceded over 50. They're on course to concede over 50 goals this year. So let's not even talk about Konate this year or even Van Dijk, who's 34, 35 and has declined massively. Left back, I'm not even going to talk again because left back, it's Nkapie and Calafiori, who are far better than Kirkes or Andy Robertson. Midfield, McAllister is completely finished. Listen to Liverpool, they want him sold. So I'm taking Declan Rice, and Gravenberch has won 1 good season in 3 years. Okay, 1 good season in 3 years he's had. So I'm taking Declan Rice over any of their midfielders whatsoever. Their number 10, Florian Wirtz, who they signed for 100.
Are you having Declan Rice over Szoboszlai?
Yes, of course I'm taking Declan Rice over Szoboszlai.
No way. No
Are you guys seriously shaking your head?
These men think Declan Rice is gonna. Do you know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy? I saw something.
Yes, it's crazy. I saw something yesterday.
Yeah. I saw something yesterday. Yeah, and it was talking about why they were saying Declan Rice should be nominated for Ballon d'Or. Yeah? And then they broke down. You know, each game week, there's a player of the week, right? You know, Declan Rice has been player of the week once this entire season, bro. Like it's just gas, bro. Like this, like Declan Rice it's full on gas.
Yums, guess what? Wait, no, I want to start talking. You start talking over me. Wait, Stefan, anytime I start talking, you start talking over me. Yums, the fact of the matter is this. He's been nominated now by his own peers in 2 seasons in the PFA Team of the Season, right?
Yeah.
He's been nominated twice in UEFA Team of the Season, right? This year, he's definitely going to be nominated in the PFA Player of the Season. And he's also going to be nominated in the UEFA Team of the Season as well.
For sure.
So the thing is this, even his own peers are recognizing him as being one of the best players, 11 best players in the league and one of the 11 best players in Europe.
Let me ask you something.
But fans would come and say,
let me ask you something. Has Declan Rice been better than Casemiro?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna leave it there, bro.
Are you seriously? No. Why do you guys always?
Declan Rice this year has been better than Casemiro.
Let me go back to this. Last season, because these losers can't admit that Arsenal players are now the best players because they can't handle it. Last season it was, is Declan Rice better than Caicedo? That has gone quiet now because Caicedo has been terrible this year ever since they changed their coach. He's been horrendous. So that has gone quiet. They were laughing about Gravenberch to Rice comparisons when they were saying Gravenberch was there. Gravenberch has been shit this year again, so that comparison has gone quiet. Casemiro last year, who looked like he couldn't play for the Bulgarian league. Okay.
I didn't ask you about Casemiro last year.
Nobody
I asked you if
compared
Declan
him.
Rice is getting better than Casemiro this year.
Wait. He was shit, Casemiro, last. He was horrendous. This year, because
I'm not asking you about Casemiro last year. I'm asking you about Casemiro and Declan Rice this year.
Let him finish.
Okay.
Listen, he's just going to mention one good season now. Look, watch. One good season.
Let me just answer this. Declan Rice this year has had more wins with the Arsenal team than Man United are going to play fucking games in their whole season. Yet Casemiro has had a better fucking
who's
season.
had more
Get
wins
the hell
with
out of
teams
here.
and blah, 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 blah.
Luke has got a higher rating.
I'm not asking you about
Casemiro's better than Rice.
I'm asking you if
who's that you're comparing, Ash?
Huh?
Rice is on the left, Casemiro's on the right.
Casemiro and Rice.
Well, guess who's got a higher rating?
So Rice is on the. What happened to Stefan? What happened?
He would have got pissed off and
he's spazzed out.
Crashed out.
No way. Crashed out.
No way.
So
He broke his pad.
he said he was going to go a while ago, though.
He broke his pad.
Yeah. So Rice is on the left, Casemiro's on the right, and as Oli said, score rating for Rice is 7.44 versus Casemiro.
Yeah, silver score though.
Well, in terms of goals, I don't know. It depends what you're rating them on. But 4 goals for Rice, 9 for Casemiro in the league. Expected goals, if you look at that, it's up to you. 3.17 and 5.34.
He gets in the box more. Yeah.
Big chances, 3. Big chances missed, 3 for Rice and 6 for Casemiro. 5 assists for Rice and 2 for Casemiro. Expected assists, if you look at that, 6.54.
Expected assists.
I know it's mad, but yeah, I'm just reading them out. So, so Rice scores better for that one. Big chances, 16 for Rice, 4 for Casemiro. Long balls are the same. Crosses.
So Casemiro. So Rice has had 16 big chances and has converted how many?
No, created
16 big chances. All right.
Yeah. Sorry. Crosses 1.3 for Rice, 0.1 for Casemiro. Interceptions 1.0 versus 0.9 for Casemiro. Rice 1.9 for tackles, 2.7 for Casemiro.
Arsenal have higher possession though, so it's a bit difficult too.
But also, bearing in mind we played half the season under Amorim.
Well, you said he's played better than him. You said he played better than him. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Why can't I do that?
Yeah, but people acted like it was a wild statement. These stats make it quite level.
No,
there's a conversation.
No, it makes it level based on Casemiro having half a season.
Oh my goodness!
Don't tell me that Declan Rice is Ballon d'Or.
I'm gonna get annoyed. You said he had a better season.
I do think he's had a better season.
But how can you say then? You're only taking half a season of his work and trying to put that.
No, I'm taking the whole season of his work, and I'm saying bearing in mind what half the season was.
But he plays shit under Amorim. What is going on here?
Bro, Man United play shit under Amorim. The stats make it look like
this is why we can't. This is why you can't just do one season. This is why you can't do one season.
Let me explain something here. Why it makes sense, right? Man United was terrible not because of the players. Man United was terrible because of Amorim and his stupid systems.
Did they play the games?
Carrick is showing that.
Did they play the games? Did the player play the games?
Of course, the player played the game.
Did they play badly in those games? Did they play badly in those games?
Can managers fuck up teams?
Did they?
Managers fuck up teams. What are we doing? Why are we pretending we don't know?
Okay, that's fine. But did the players play badly? Did the players play badly in those games?
Yes, they played badly under a terrible system.
It doesn't matter.
So that's what it is. If you look,
they still played badly.
So what's changed? So what's changed, Ollie?
Has the players changed? No, they're playing better now.
Did they buy stats?
They are playing. That's what I'm saying to you.
Did they buy stats on it?
They are playing better now. But the fact of the matter is,
no. Don't try and stay over that because that's an important statement.
Oh my goodness!
Don't try and stay over that because that's an important statement. If we're saying Rice is this Ballon d'Or winner, somebody who was terrible by your own admission at the beginning of the season was terrible, should be nowhere near him in the conversation.
You said he was terrible.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying Rice is gas.
But you said he was terrible.
Yes.
Right.
At the beginning of the season, Rice was playing terribly, the entire team.
He's not saying Casemiro's playing great though.
Rice has been consistent.
Exactly. That's what. This is kind of the point, Oli. Because my point is, I'm comparing Casemiro to Rice. I'm not saying Casemiro is like
you said it was better.
The second coming of Christ. What I'm saying is, he's not rated anywhere near Ballon d'Or level.
Never.
You said,
and neither should Rice be.
I'm not arguing with you on that. You said Casemiro has been better than Rice, and I said,
yes, I believe he has.
And I said, objectively, that's incorrect because you just said to me for half the season he didn't play well. I'm going to tell you that Rice played well.
He should be nowhere near Rice.
Can
I understand that is the point though. That's the whole point, Oli. Yom's whole point is Casemiro's wasted half a season, and when we look through them stats, there's a conversation to be had. So like Rice being a Ballon d'Or conversation, when he's allowed Casemiro to have that conversation, when you look at the stats over the season,
let me tell you what.
Olu knows what he's doing.
The reason why I'm saying Rice, if Rice's level is 8 out of 10. And Casemiro's is 6 out of 10. It's harder for Rice to go up a level higher than that because he's consistently at a high level than it's for Casemiro to lift to his level. That's the reality of it.
You think it's harder? You think it's hard for Rice to get better than that?
An 8 out of 10 ceiling is not Ballon d'Or. That's the point.
We're not doing stats. We're just doing the eye test. Eye test will tell you Casemiro's been better, but also Oli.
Yes.
And I'm gonna call you out. One of the most shameless guys I've ever met in my life. Don't bring us down to your low standards. Yeah, you're shaking your bum because you're top of the league, but your team is dry. It's rubbish. There's not. You look at that team. Yeah, okay, defensively sound, but there's no je ne sais quoi. There's nothing special about you. That's why we can't give you that respect. Declan Rice has not been 8 out of 10 this season. You must be mad. He's been 6 out of 10. It's just because everyone else has been that bad.
Okay.
Liverpool's been that bad by their standards. City's been that bad by their standards. Everyone's been so.
I think that's. I mean, this is absolute nonsense. This is absolute nonsense.
This is bad. This is bad. Every year, guys. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop this.
Go to the last couple of games.
I've listened to this. I've listened to this stuff every year. We go through this. Whenever a team wins the league, Liverpool, Arsenal, whoever, it's because everybody else is bad. It's the worst.
No, sorry, Toon. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Everybody, even myself as a United fan that hates City, not as much as I hate Arsenal, but hates City, right, will tell you that when City won the league last, they fucking deserve that shit. They won that.
No, I'm not. Some crazy ball. Like what did you say? Like everybody's
not even last year.
They won it because everyone else is bad.
Even last year, right? We just call it as it is, innit? Like Liverpool had 2 or 3 players that were on job last year, and Salah was outrageous. Like he was unstoppable in every single game, right? Like we just call it. We just kind of if you've got a player that's doing that week in, week out, and you don't concede too many goals, you're gonna win the league, innit? What we're saying about Arsenal now is who is actually right. City, by their standards, have had a terrible season. They should be nowhere near Arsenal. If Arsenal was as great as Arsenal fans talk like they are, City should be nowhere near them.
Let's forget what Arsenal necessarily amps up Arsenal fans are saying. Let's talk about what the league is in itself. City are still a great team. This has been like a very close fight. Regardless, let's just show what we're actually seeing on the pitch and what we've seen between both teams. Like this is just ridiculous. Every time we're going to go through this.
City can finish with 83. City can finish with 83 points.
I didn't take away from Preach last season the fact that Liverpool won the league. However, I will still stand by the fact that I felt that the teams around Liverpool.
So you're saying the same thing then?
They were, yeah, but it was the truth.
But what's that got to do with the price of fish? Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Deji, let me ask you. Say me and you got the same job. Say me and you got the same job, yeah? And I don't turn up for work, and then you get a pay rise, and I say to you, you only got a pay rise because I didn't turn up for work. Yeah. What's that got to do with your performance?
Also, BS. The reason why it's BS is that
that's a really terrible example.
It's the best one I can think of on the spot. It's the best one I got. It's the best one I got.
Please allow me 1 minute, and that's it. Has Chelsea been good this season too?
Who cares? Who cares about Chelsea?
You fall back. Has Chelsea been good this season?
No, they've been.
My answer is so what?
Okay, has United been good this season?
My answer is so what?
Has City been good this season?
Have they been good this season? They've been better. Yes.
Why Arsenal where they are? All these teams haven't reached how they would normally compete.
The league is more competitive than it.
You know what, Desi? I think it's the delivery. They deserve. I do agree that if they win it, they deserve their win. But I still believe the bar isn't as
so high. I wouldn't even say that they win the league. I don't think they won the league. I think they just didn't lose it.
Okay, so let me just put it this way. So last season, Arsenal finished second with what? How many points? How many points did Arsenal win last season? 74 points. Man City are on track to make 83 points this season. So the second place team this season is going to win more points than last season, which means that it's actually a much closer race. So, Liverpool finished with 84 points, right? Arsenal can finish with 85 points this season, so going above what they did last season, right? Even the third place team, Man United, will win more points than the team that finished third last season. So objectively,
you know what that tells me, Ollie? What does that actually? Let me ask you. What does that tell you?
They're still going to say.
What does that tell you, Ollie?
If last season was better than this season, then it should be the other way around.
I disagree.
Don't do that, Ollie, please.
Of course. Do you understand mathematics? Do you understand basic mathematics?
I disagree.
And averages.
No, basic mathematics says to me, Arsenal are taking more points of teams that are around them because teams that are around them are even more average than they were last year.
Yes, because Arsenal lost more. Arsenal lost more games against the top 6 teams this season than they did last season.
Yeah, but you just drew more.
No, we also lost more games. Last season, we lost no games against the top 6 teams. This season, we have. Yeah. Again, you're incorrect.
Because you lose it because you don't argue your lawyer.
I think you're wrong, man.
What you're saying is
wrong, man.
No. That's nonsense. I'm sorry, that's absolute nonsense. So what you're saying is Arsenal lost. Arsenal, it's not about whether you lose games or not. It's about whether you drop points, right? It's not about whether you can lose games and drop points, but you can also draw games. So telling me about your draws, telling me about your losses, like it means nothing. Like you're telling me about your losses and saying, "Oh, we lost more," but you lost more last year.
So we've won more this season.
Yes, and that's what I was saying. You've won more this season because the teams are around you are worse than they were last year.
Or maybe they're just better than everybody else.
I don't get what I don't like. That's basic mathematics, bro.
We've also lost more games this season than we did last season.
And the teams around them have got more points.
Exactly.
Got more points. The maths
literally tells you that on average, all the teams
can we stop doing
are
the
better
points?
than the way last season.
Can I ask a simple question?
Forget points.
You're not getting more points. You know, one team getting more points doesn't mean like that. That literally means that the league is worse.
Yeah, can I ask 3 teams?
None of these points make any fucking sense, man. Because what Olu just said is wrong. Because the teams around them haven't got one of the teams is closer to them. Yes, but the rest of the teams below that are all going to finish on less points than the corresponding teams.
Exactly, because the league is worse. I don't listen.
7th at max can finish on 60 points. They finished on 64 or 65 last season.
Also, let's keep it even more.
You know the 40 marks not safe this season.
And I don't. You man had me. I see Ash giving me side eye. I see. Like this. Bro, this is basic stuff. If one team have more points that means they've taken more points off the rest of the league. That means the rest of the league is not as good.
I want to know from and from Olu whether they feel, forget the stats, do you feel that this season's been better than last?
I think we've got an incredible league. We've got the most competitive, high-quality league ever. We're in a golden age of football. That's what I think.
Do you think I think there's no standout teams anymore, and all the teams are a lot closer together.
Yeah,
in previous seasons, we've had a couple of standout teams that set ridiculous points totals that we're not seeing right now.
So can I say this?
I agree with that.
I think possibly Leeds could get relegated on 43 points. What does that mean then?
No, they can't.
Possibly. What are they playing? They're playing one of them, yeah?
You can say the gap's less.
Or either way, the 40-point mark
is not safe.
It doesn't save you. Yeah. So where does that go then?
That tells you that
tells you that the floor's been raised. It doesn't tell you that the ceiling's been raised.
But it tells you that it's more competitive because guess what?
The floor's been raised. The ceiling hasn't.
So wait, the team in 18th has got 36 points. I can hear noise. You hear that?
Is that you, preach again? Are you moving your fish?
No.
About a fisherman.
I said my piece and I was quiet.
So like I said, so right now, the team in 18th has got 36 points.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Right. The team that finished 18th last season had 25 points.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. The floor has been raised. The ceiling has not. The ceiling
but if the floor has been raised,
it means it's more competitive across
the league.
But it just means there's no standout teams. There's no standout teams in this league.
So the floor and the middle are taking more points off the top.
Do you think this is? Do you think that the standard of football now is the highest?
Yes.
Forget the standard of football. I'm saying.
So the standard of football now is
no.
Do you mean higher across the board, or do you mean in terms of the best teams?
Yums. I'm not talking about.
Do you think the best teams? Hold on. Do you think that the best teams, the best team that we have in the league now? Do you think that the best?
I think.
So let's say the best three teams we have in the league, best 3 or 4 teams we have in the league. Do you think that they're better than the best 4 teams that we had previously?
No, but let me answer the question. No, so the point is this: I'm not talking about the standard of the league. I'm not talking about the standard of football. I'm saying this season it is harder to win a game of football because more teams are reaching parity in terms of quality. I'm not saying that one team. You can't disagree because right now Newcastle.
I think there's teams that have finished second that would have romped this league.
But listen, I'm saying Newcastle can finish. Newcastle can finish in the top 6, and also finish in the bottom 15th, 16th, which tells you that the gap is much shorter.
We can actually factually still get relegated.
And you know what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Do you know why I asked about the top?
No, I'm not making your point whatsoever. We've been rubbish in the league. Well, how does that make your point?
Because I'm saying to you that if you can go both ways that easily, it means that the quality between in that middle is a lot closer together. Which is why
the floor has been raised and the ceiling has come down, which is exactly what I said at the start. And you went, no, that's not right. The floor's been raised, so all the teams are better. No, there's no standout teams. There's teams that have finished second in previous years that could romp this league.
Which makes it harder to win.
To win games, that's what he's saying.
Because the teams aren't as good. The teams at the top are not as good as they were.
No, but what he's saying 100%. To you is, if the quality in the bottom half of the teams has raised, it is harder for the top teams to win those games. Hence why the points have gone smaller.
The quality of those top teams has come down towards the rest of the teams below them. These can coexist together. It's not just one or the other. They coexist.
So, for instance,
two things can be true at a time.
For instance, we've got a Premier League team in the Champions League final. We've got we've got Europa. We've got 2 Premier League teams in the semi-final of the Europa. One of them is actually fighting relegation, which lets you know about the quality.
Okay, so preach. When you last won your Champions League.
Let me finish up before. Then you got the Conference League. You got Crystal Palace are also about to head into the final as well. Crystal Palace have been fighting relegation. That lets you know that the quality of the Premier League, even across Europe, is higher than what's around them. So I don't know what the argument is here. Literally,
the argument is all right. So if you look at our best teams,
every year there's a different.
If you look at our best teams,
there will be big injury to many key players. Yeah,
if you look at our best teams, right? Yeah, when you're trying to win the league, you're competing with 1 or 2 teams, right? there's very rarely a 3-horse race in the Premier League. It's normally 2 teams that are going to win it, right? If you look at those top 2,
is that true?
There's normally 2 teams that are going to win it. I've never seen a Premier League go down to the final day where 3 teams can win it, or the
2 teams. Sometimes it's just most times it's a runaway team. Man United used to run away with it all the time.
Nah, never. We never. Maybe once or twice we would win the league by more than, I would say, running away with it. It depends on how you determine run away with it. I would say run away with it's more than 10 points, right? Or if it's not going down,
we'll have to do a historical. We'll have to do historical.
You can do a historical check, but I as a United fan, we're not winning the league running away with it by more than 10 points.
They just came here, caused damage, and ran away. These guys.
Deji, before you go, I want to ask you a question. Yeah. Got to do that whole. Do you want Arsenal to beat West Ham?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I'll be real. With the way that we've suffered this season, I'll be shaking my bum for Arsenal this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to shake my bum for them. It's partly because I don't want to go into the last game of the season needing a win to stay up. I think that's just too much pressure. I don't know how I'm going to cope. So for this weekend and for this weekend, I'm going to shake my bum for Arsenal.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You can stay up without doing it.
How do we start without shaking
the
my
way
bum?
you guys played against Aston Villa? That same Tottenham team, you'll win the rest of your games. You'll be fine.
I
smash
think
Chelsea. You will smash Chelsea.
We've got no Bentancur, and Bentancur's been a major.
Well, he's injured as well.
Yeah, he was a major part of our success since he's come
back.
He's
injured since the Villa game?
He got injured, yeah.
Shit! Oh my goodness! What is going on there?
Who's injured?
Who's had enough?
So.
Who's
That's
injured?
Too much.
Sorry, I missed that. Who's injured?
Bentancur.
What, out for the rest of the season?
We're not sure, but he did pick
up.
How?
He picked up training.
In the game, bro. Villa.
In the game, he come off the game.
But he finished the game out though. I say he finished the game out.
Never. No, he come off. He came off. He came out. So
Bergvall start. Who's going to start in his place?
It could be. Is Basuma back? Is he all right? Is
Yeah. Basuma's back, yeah.
You men are doing a roll-on, roll-off, bro. Like one available, one injured.
Just passing these deals around, boy.
You got a bouncer at a training club with one of those clickers, bro. Sorry, we're at capacity, bro. You're gonna have to.
It's crazy. This is how it feels like, you know what I'm saying? Every
Can I just say though, I can see Arsenal deliberately dropping points against West Ham. As much as I want,
they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. Forget. They're not thinking about you, bro. You guys, you're like the ex that thinks your ex-partner's thinking about you. They're not, bro. They've left you.
We don't even thinking about Tottenham. I know he is.
They're not
thinking about who? Thinking about who?
Who? Can I just say, I think if Man City had won, Arsenal would have gone in fire against West Ham.
Oh,
but now Arsenal can afford to lose against West Ham.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. They're going to batter.
You know what? You know what?
Can't.
Deji. I'll tell you what. I think if Man City had won that game against Everton, right? I think there's a bigger chance we would have dropped points against West Ham. I think beating Fulham 3-0, the feel-good factor of Man City dropping points, then going to the Champions League final, I think West Ham get pasting.
Yeah.
I think West Ham get pasting.
I hope so.
I hope for a draw. I'll be real. But anyway.
What's best of both worlds?
I've got another question, but I'll ask it for next week.
Predictions.
Yeah, what's your prediction?
So go on. Sorry, go on.
No. I'll save it for next week. I've got another question for next week. It's about ownerships. Us versus Chelsea. Don't worry about that, man. So what's your prediction?
That's like the bank robber versus the white collar criminal. I don't even know what to call it, bro.
I'm scared, you know. I can see West Ham winning 2-1.
Yeah. So you still think Spurs get relegated, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
You should have seen them against Brentford.
I hope we stay up. I hope we stay up. I think we're not safe yet. I think we stay up, but we're gonna go to the wire, and I don't want to go to the wire.
Are you playing Chelsea next?
No, we
got after Leeds. We got Leeds, then Chelsea.
Oh, I wish you were playing Chelsea next. You'll batter them.
I know, but by the time you play Chelsea, they'll probably be ready for us. But we'll see.
They're not ready for nothing. They're ready to sleep. They're ready to sleep, man.
But yeah, big up Deji, man. Big up Preach.
Big up Deji, man. Good to see you, sir.
I'm gonna say what other questions for next
week. Please, sorry.
We're gonna do our predicted Prem minute. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the predictions and that.
I think Yoms was right as well. You know, if what I'm looking at's right, there's only really been 2 kind of 3-horse races in the last 15 years.
Yeah, it's right. It's a rare thing.
Some of us know ball, innit?
You don't
know.
You don't know ball, man. You don't know ball, man.
Some of us know ball.
Those are fake. You're wearing. Those are fake glasses. They're not real glasses. They just make you look intelligent. But they're not real glasses.
Whatever, man. You're not even bold, bro.
Well, you say bold by choice. Moving like Jada, man.
Ashley Young. Yeah. And Ashley Young as well. Ashley Young.
Yeah. You said 22 goes at Afro, yeah? Well, no one's looking.
But you know, Ashley Young shaves his head. Like, he actually can get full hair.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
That guy, he's wicked.
That's R. Kelly.
He's a wicked man.
R. Kelly was another one.
Why you bring R. Kelly into this? Why you bring R. Kelly?
Robert?
He was framed, damn it. I'm joking now. So
what I need help with? I need help with not caring so much.
Hey, Yum. When you say teenager, how old do you mean?
Oh, you're not dumb, you know. You're not actually dumb. That's so silly. Let's do Tottenham versus Leeds first, isn't it? Let's do that.
Oh, that's going to be a great game.
That's going to be a great game. That's game of the weekend for me, man. That's going to be a wicked game.
Monday night.
You see the quality of the league, Yoms, yeah? Look at them. See already?
Yeah, because two shit teams are battling each other.
It's a bomb fight. Everybody loves a bomb fight, bro.
Have you ever seen 2 boxers make their debut against each other? Brilliant stuff, bro. I think the boxing match lasts 2 rounds.
Next season,
just windmills.
They're misfit boxing shows, isn't it?
Look how you guys changed it. When I said that, you was gonna say it's gonna be a quality game, and then I said it, and you're like, "Oh no, it's gonna be a bomb fight."
Don't worry about it, man. What's predictions, man? Who wants to start off?
I can't believe you got Bentacle. I think, oh gosh,
it's not official. It's not official. I haven't seen anything official yet.
I reckon 2-1 Leeds.
Oh, you're wicked. You're wicked, man.
Work.
That's nasty work.
You asked me for a prediction. I'm not going to lie for no reason.
Man did the 2-1 as well.
What is available, man? Too much negativity in the fan base.
Hey, sorry.
Out the gate.
That wasn't even meant to be funny. That's what I think the score was going to be. What's going on here?
That's just your history of 2-1s is mad, bro.
Olu tried to do the reverse psychology thing and went 2-1 Newcastle as well, and it didn't work.
It did work.
That didn't. We won 3-1. You tried to do the 2-1, so we lost.
I said you're gonna win.
Olu said we're gonna win. He was right.
My prediction last week were pretty close to.
No, Olu was on point. He was on point. I give him that one. He was on point. Man said 2-1 out the gate, bro.
No,
don't like you,
bro. Just went for the Mitch score straight.
I do think it's going to be 2-1, though.
2-1.
I'm going 2-1 as well.
2-1 Spurs, yeah?
No, I don't see Spurs scoring 2, you know.
2-1 Leeds, yeah?
I'm gonna go Spurs.
Yeah.
4-1 Spurs.
Wow.
Be in the building.
Wow.
4-1 Spurs. You're gonna turn them over. You're gonna cook them.
Deserves.
Wow.
What's that based on, though? On
No,
He was content. He said,
I
get away with that one.
Did you watch the Villa game? Did you watch the Villa game?
Yeah.
I thought there was not only just... I thought I saw a lot more of De Zerbi, what they were doing. I think the players know what they're doing, especially how they press with the 5 at the front, 5 at the back are defending better. They're more compact. When they with the ball, they you can literally see a lot of like Brighton in them. De Zerbi Brighton.
I'm not a hater, yeah.
I hear you.
I'm not a hater, yeah. But I think that Villa.
You see me.
I think Villa was always going. If you look at Villa's pattern, normally after a European game, they dip, and he made.
They've not been in good form. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I think they've been pretty bad. So I'm not saying Spurs weren't good. I'm just saying I don't know how much gravity I can put on that.
Yeah. Have you heard of a story of a kid who did this like IQ test, and he didn't know this, but he got like the highest IQ from this test, and from that, using those test results, that got him into big jobs, big career projects, everything like that. Years later, they found out that the people that were processing the IQ test got his wrong, and actually his IQ test was average, and he all these years thought he had the highest IQ test, and so he's always going for the highest test. It's a little bit like Tottenham at the moment. Whether Villa are on form or not on form, average or not average, they are on cloud 9 and believe that they are of that quality.
Dude, I wish he was my uncle at a barbecue.
He landed the plane. I thought of turbulence. I thought the plane might turn around and go back. He landed the plane.
I'm sure it was an episode of My Wife and Kids as well, by the way. Yeah.
Hey, last lesson. Hit the like button and subscribe, guys.
I was wondering when it was going to be this IQ test thing. I was like,
that was proper true, did you know?
Tell me more. Who's this guy? What's the background?
Oh my god!
I was wondering if you were going to say
Coach Carter, man.
Hey, at the end, I thought he was going to say it was me. I did it for the Rock.
Oh man!
Ollie, what's your score prediction, man?
2-0 Tottenham.
2-0 Tottenham. I love it. Let me be a bit different then. I'm gonna go 3-0 Spurs. Yeah.
Wow,
it's time to believe, man. I agree with 2. I think. I heard the score. I heard the players coming out talking, like they believe in it. So.
It's really concede goals like that, though.
We now know that the IQ test was fake. We now know it was fake.
All right, moving on.
We got high IQ.
Oh, very funny.
Good.
Let's talk about Newcastle, man. Let's go to Newcastle.
Let's run it.
See how those 2-1 stack up now.
Are Newcastle on holiday mode now?
Nah,
man.
There's still stuff to play for.
Nah, we're too broke to go on holiday right now. We're fighting for our lives.
The man were thinking at one point they might be in the relegation.
They were right.
Yeah, man. People were legitimately saying that to me like this time last week. I had no argument, bro. I just had to suffer.
Nah, you might be in relegation.
Yeah, I was cool. I'm like, we've been here before. Why are you stressed? Why are you
stressed, bro? Hey, now why checking Wayne? I don't know why these Spurs fans are spazzing out, man.
I didn't think we'd be back here this quick. That was the problem. I was only dissing people in the old neighborhood. I thought we moved back into the old house.
That said shit was all good just a week ago.
So what's our predictions? Mitch, start with you.
They got Forest as favourites, by the way.
2-0 Newcastle.
Yeah. Forest are on form. No?
Yeah, they're killing people.
Well, they got Thursday. They got Thursday, I know.
They got Thursday as well, yeah.
They got Thursday.
Oh,
yeah. What do you do for Forest?
Morgan Gibbs White split his cranium open.
You see that?
That was
nasty. Cranium.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you do for Forest now? Do you rest bare players and just go,
They did that to Chelsea.
That's what they did at Chelsea. They still went and slapped them up.
The rest is 7, isn't it? The rest is 7
slapped them differently.
Also, that's another one I called as well.
You did you say?
I said Forest to beat them.
Yeah, you did. So did Toon. You both had 2-1, and Preach had 3-1 Forest.
Oh yeah.
Preach had 3-2 Forest. Preach had 3-2 Forest.
I need to start doing a table, or someone needs to.
I've got it. I've had every week I've been on. I've got it.
So who's in the
league?
They got
Mitch, man.
I think I got the most. I got the most predictions.
Olu got the most results right this week.
Okay.
He got none right the week before though, just to level things up.
Fake IQ test.
That IQ was fake.
There's a reason why I never mentioned the week before. Okay.
So what we saying? We saying 3 points for bang on and 1 point for the correct result. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll add it all up next week. Next week I'll come with scores.
We could do. If you put in like ChatGPT aside, it will just do automatically for you.
I'm an Excel wizard. I'll get it to do it that way.
Okay. Jeez, talk to him nice.
Don't worry about that. It'll give us colours and everything automatically. Don't worry about that.
You haven't discovered ChatGPT yet. Don't worry, you'll get it.
No, I've discovered ChatGPT. Don't worry about that.
Okay, Mitch said conditional formatting. I like that. I see you.
Hey, I'm no more way around it. It felt quite nice.
Man still listens to Walkmans and CDs and that, bro.
Yeah, man. That was the vinyl player making that mad noise the other week. It weren't my fridge. The vinyl got to the end.
I'm gonna go for even though they're in form.
Back the team.
Have you guys seen? I'm gonna go for 2-1 Newcastle. Have you guys seen our guy Osola? Have you seen what our man Osola's doing, bro? He's out here living his best life.
A question though for the Newcastle guys: what happened to Waterboy? Like, is he injured? I'm not Waterboy in terms of how good. I've always called him Waterboy. But,
we know.
What happened to Waterboy?
We don't know. Injured or? No, we don't. We just don't know.
He's fully fit, bruv.
Yeah.
He's fully fit.
I don't know what's going on right now.
He's fully fit. He's not. Someone said it. We had a journalist called Craig Hope. He said that Voldemort is the missing piece for another team's puzzle.
That's right.
I think that's
correct.
That's exactly what it is.
Eddie Howe, boy. Eddie Howe, boy. I don't know, man.
If you can't run, if you can't run beyond the lines as a forward, nah, bro. It's not gonna happen for you, brother.
He started off well, though. He started off crazy.
Yeah, we were playing a lot around it, but I don't know what happened to him. But he's not able to keep the hold of. He's not able to hold the ball. He's not strong enough to hold the ball. Doesn't get into the penalty box enough. Doesn't make enough movements.
Yeah.
So it's just suffered. But we look totally different now. Whistle's getting better, for instance. When Osola, Whistle, Willock are playing up front, holding up, we caused Brighton all sorts of problems. And Brighton came in proper good form against us, but we're causing all sorts of problems.
Same with us.
As
well. They came on.
Exactly. But you guys had Solanke and who did you have running behind? Simmons and that. Right. So it just shows you.
Yeah. Olu.
Yo.
What is your score prediction for us versus Newcastle? Forest at home, by the way.
I know.
Say it.
I believe that
1-0
to Nottingham Forest.
Oh, come on, man.
I told you you're a home team, not an away team.
Sorry, mates. Sorry about that. Yops.
We beat Chelsea away. What are you talking about?
I think it's about level.
Everyone beats Chelsea
too
away.
much
That's true.
Chelsea don't count.
When as soon as I said it, I was like, that's bad.
Yeah. Got me.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll switch it. I'll say 1-1. 1-1.
I was gonna go for that.
I think 2-0 Newcastle. I think Forest will have to rest players again. It's going to be a tough.
Why? They don't need to. And they're playing this week, tomorrow.
Yeah, playing.
Oh yeah, the other semis tomorrow, isn't
it? Yeah. They don't stress anyone.
Yeah.
Point. Yeah, that's a good point. I still think Newcastle will do it though. I just think Newcastle will be a bit too strong for them physically, but
we've got the quality.
Back, Joe Linton and that.
Yeah, bro. The bully boys will do it, man.
Gonna play a team in the water, isn't it? In the Lucozade flask. I'm going for 2-2, man.
2-2s.
2-2s. All right, what the next game is? The next game will be. Should we do Man United Sunderland? Since you're here. Yeah, Holmes.
For once, we're playing on a Saturday at 3:00, the most boring time. Love it. We've got no pressure anymore. The objective's been met.
Welcome.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just have some
fun. Before we go to you, I want to hear what Mitch says.
3-1 Man United.
3-1 United. Cool. 2.
Is it away at Sunderland?
Yeah.
2-2. I'll go for 2-2.
Olu?
2-1 Sunderland.
Love it.
What are you laughing for?
Love it.
Olu, the IQ test was fake, but you're actual genius, bro. You're a genius. You're an evil genius, bro. I rate it. So how dare you say Arsenal's not going to dominate for 10 years? Sunderland's going to win.
Listen, Petty's by that petty life.
It's the time. Sometimes you got to play the long game. Pause. What you say at the start might be used against you at the end. So.
I reckon it'll be 2-0 United.
United.
To be honest, though, like I wouldn't mind seeing some cameo performances now, like appearances now.
Ahmad,
give some. Yeah, bro, from Ahmad. Let it all work out. Yeah. All work out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 2-1 United. Yeah, 2-1 United. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go to Arsenal. Arsenal. Wherever they are. Arsenal. West Ham, big game. Big game.
Upton Park. Upton Park, where is it?
Upton Park. Upton Park, yeah.
Yeah, man. Go on, Mitch.
2-1 Arsenal.
Some people don't even know what Upton Park is. But yeah.
I think you're going to do it. 2-0 Arsenal.
4-0 Arsenal.
Jesus.
Handbrake off.
Arsenal, bro.
Handbrake fully off.
Them tests are real, bro.
Like I said, listen, you know Nino Brown in when he picks up the gun and he's crying and he's about to shoot his man. That's gonna be Declan Rice. It's gonna be tears in the eyes.
Uncle's brethren came to the barbecue as well. And
he's gonna raise the gun.
All right. Yours?
Did I just say a bottle?
I reckon it's gonna be 2-2.
Wait.
That was City Ball, no?
Nah, I saw red.
You sure? Right, I'm mad. Wrong one. Sorry, we say yours? Sorry, what was that?
I reckon it's gonna be 2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
Now. Hey. All right, cool.
Ash, what are you saying?
Oh, yeah.
You tried to skip that one real quick. I see him looking for a next fixture. What's going on?
Yeah, so Liverpool Chelsea.
Oh, man.
I think that 1-1, isn't it? 1-1, baby. Let's keep it moving. No context. That's
When I said 2-2, Ollie look like he's gonna have a dartboard with my picture.
Just finishing off his voodoo doll, innit?
That's racist, bro.
I have to go back to school days, you know.
Don't worry, Ollie. When you win it, you'll get the last laugh. When you win it, you'll get the last laugh. We'll all have to congratulate you.
You got your voodoo though. You got your voodoo though, mate.
I'm putting cases to know you, motherfucker. He just went pure racism. He just went pure racism.
Who even said that?
It was Ash.
Snitching.
No. Wait, that was crazy.
Hey, listen, I will snitch.
They used to give them out for you buying enough marmalade and shit as well, by the way. That's even wild.
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wild, bro.
Buy 5 jars of marmalade, get free dough.
The good old days, eh?
those were called gollywogs, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah.
Free gollywogs.
I mean, where else me the last couple of minutes?
He must have missed it the first time round.
I told you before, his internet's based in Nigeria. Internet's based in Nigeria. He's just rooting it back to the UK.
What did I miss?
Mitch, Liverpool versus
Liverpool.
Stanley, who are they? Exactly.
2-2.
Wow.
That'll be crazy.
Liverpool drawing though. Go on to.
They still need the points. They still need the points to qualify for the Champions League, don't they?
Yeah.
Are they level on points with Villa?
You must be talking about Liverpool, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I can't.
Chelsea can still do it, can't they?
You didn't see the game, did you, Yoms? You didn't see the game, did you?
He was out bank holiday Monday with the kids.
No, because Sif can get Champions League, no?
But Yoms, you haven't watched Chelsea. You haven't watched Chelsea.
How?
So Villa have to finish 5th and win the Europa League.
Yeah.
And then 6th becomes a Champions League spot.
So the 5th place is already guaranteed.
Yeah, but if Villa finish 5th and win the Europa League, that extra spot we get from the European coefficient falls down to 6th.
Yeah.
But then there's Bournemouth there.
So there's something on finishing 6th. Like teams want to finish 6th in case Villa.
Oh, I agree.
The Europa League.
Chelsea don't care. Chelsea players don't care.
Yeah, that's
the thing, man.
Them man are on 9-year contracts, bro. It's wild.
Yeah, so they don't care. It's them man that are on death row that are still killing other cellmates. Like I'm going death row, bro.
Real talk.
Enzo's already saying that I'm at Madrid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying halfway out, criticizing the boards. So yeah.
The attitude at that club, they're making bare Michael Jackson jokes at the minute, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Michael Jackson jokes. I can't
lie.
Where are Chelsea now? Where are Chelsea in the league now?
9th or 10th?
No, scroll down.
No, there's 3 teams on 48.
We might go above Chelsea this league.
We're only a couple of points behind them.
You're 9th.
Oh my word.
There's a table up. You see that?
Listen.
There we are.
Look at the Reds. Just look at the Reds.
Bro, you man are on carnivore diet, bro. You man ain't even cooking the meat before you eat it, bro. You man are just eating raw meat, bro. Pause.
Hey, Chelsea are 9th on their period. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
6 losses is mental. They've got to get a win at some point. Hopefully it's not against Tottenham.
No, not against Liverpool. I think Liverpool beat them 2. I'm gonna go 3-1 because they like to lose. Do
you know what? Wait. Sorry.
Go on.
Before we even go to predictions, can we now drop the whole gimmick of like Chelsea having the best midfield in the league? Because that's pissed me off for a year and a half.
When was that even a gimmick?
It was a gimmick. It was a
different shows. Different shows.
A lot of people have been banking
on this show. We talk serious football.
Yeah. If you're on a show and you've allowed that to run, then that's unacceptable.
Yeah, that wasn't rivals, bro. That was friends.
I wasn't convinced Chelsea had a better midfield than us. I wasn't convinced that Chelsea had a better midfield than us. The Newcastle, to be honest. I don't know. So anyway,
So predictions?
I said 3-1. I said 3-1 Liverpool.
Olu?
3-1 Liverpool.
I'm gonna say 2. No, João Pedro score. I'll go 3-1 as well to Liverpool.
3-1.
I feel sorry for João Pedro, man.
Yoms?
I reckon Liverpool are gonna bad them up. I reckon it's gonna be like 4-0.
Yeah. You know what's mad though? That'll be 7 losses on the trot.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that. That club is just they're in a bad way, bro. Everybody don't want to be there.
Do you think they could get a record where they get like 8 losses in a row? Do you reckon that could happen?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Who they got for the rest of the league? Let me check their games.
You got
actually saying that because Tottenham play them. That's why after.
I reckon if Spurs was playing them tomorrow, Spurs will beat them.
Spurs will batter them. They still think they got high IQ, bruv.
Do you know why? do you know the reason why?
They're losing the rest of their games. They're losing the rest of their. They got Liverpool, City, Spurs, and Sunderland.
Done.
The reason why I love this though is because it just proved that stupid model. Do you remember when like Chelsea fans were jumping up and down about loopholes and amortization, even though they didn't understand what amortization was, and it's just like accounting practice, right? They thought it was like some sort of special like rule they just found out, like nonsense, right? And I remember
it's the amortization, Mike.
Amortization,
bro. It's the amortization, Mike.
Bro, in your first year of uni, they teach you about amortization. It's not something that's some sort of secret like thing that no one knows about. But the reason why is because for me, it's just like I kept saying to some Chelsea fans, like there's a reason why European teams don't do what you're doing. They don't do 8-year contracts. Like for the history of football,
that man came in the baseball.
They knew no European team had ever done what Chelsea had done for a reason. It's easy. It's fine to do that in the US when there's no relegation, right?
This is soccer, man. You know what soccer is, man.
This was guaranteed TV money.
That's racist,
same way.
bro.
So yeah, I'm happy to amortization nonsense, man.
Amortization, mate.
You're just jealous because your club don't do amortization.
Every club does amortization.
Amortization.
God, do you know how frustrating it is to try to explain to someone why amortization is like the most simple of accounting practices? Like even your bloody company you work for does it. When you buy a fucking laptop, they amortize it.
Let it go.
No.
Really United got Amarim, yeah. They got Amarim, we got amortization.
Amarimization.
Amarimization.
You know, it's so dumb. You know that. It's so silly.
Wait, we're dumb.
Oh, shit.
3-1 Liverpool, I'm going. 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1.
Is that it? Is that the main guys?
No,
surely we got to do Man City.
Yeah, Man City.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Man City, bro.
Brentford's a tough game as well, you know.
Is that away?
Yeah.
No, it's at home though.
5-0. Man City.
I'm pressing the wrong button.
Wow.
Yeah, Man City, Brentford's at home.
5-0 Man. 5-0 Man City.
Brentford punched up West Ham, innit?
5-0 Man City.
Yeah, they punched up.
I don't know, you know. I can see City dropping more points, you know.
5-0 Man City. Man City will score in the first 10 minutes and the floodgates will open.
Do you reckon? Why do you think that?
I just know. After what happened on the weekend, on Monday, they're gonna punch up Brentford.
City's problem is that they concede as much as they fucking score. So, like, do you know what I mean? It's a tough one.
That Igor Thiago guy doesn't.
Oh, he's annoying. I lie. Is he in your fantasy team? Pause.
No.
He pisses me off, bro. He just gets me angry. He got me points, but the amount of chances he misses and squanders.
Yeah, the game against Man United was crazy.
That as well. Oh, I forgot.
Yo, there was one chance he had where I genuinely like turned away. I thought he had scored. I was like, oh fuck this, I'm going to get a drink. And I came back and I was like, Rod, the VAR. I was like, the VAR ruled it out. I was like, bro, we get a VAR. And then I see the replay and like he somehow just nutmegged himself. It was mad. How the fuck did you manage that?
Teams are going to be after him though. Big clubs are going to be in for him. But
man, anyone who buys him is stupid. It's going to be like buying Whistle.
Wait, gets injured. He gets injured. Is that what you're going to say?
Wow. Man rebounded that shot off the wall, bro.
I didn't even see it coming.
Man, I didn't see that coming, Mike. I didn't see that coming, Mike.
Mike. It's ridiculous, Mike. I don't understand, Mike. They're not going to win, Mike.
I reckon. Yeah, I think you guys are right. They either they're going to trample all over Brentford, or Brentford just say, let's just do what Everton did, stay compact and hit them on the break.
Counter. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2-1 City.
2-1 City, yeah.
You can. When's Rodri back?
He ain't coming back. Don't think about that guy now.
This is finished. It's over. It's over.
The guy's
body's breaking apart, man.
He's limping to the finish line, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Guy needs to leave the Premier League.
Big up Queen Eddie, man. God caress Mr. Sitter. Oh, sorry, I just worried it out, man. So yeah.
Mr. Sitter, mate. He's Mr. Sitter, mate. If you want to be top striker, mate, you have to push this.
I'm just reading out the comments, man. It's not me, man. Yoms. You predicted already?
I reckon City drop more points. I reckon this will be 2-2.
Is it?
Yeah, I reckon this will be a draw.
You have City to win these Yoms.
I did previously, but I don't now. I think Arsenal win it for the next 10 years.
And that's all we got time for, folks. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friend, your auntie, your uncle, your best friend, all that good stuff.
Remember to amortize it, bro. Amortize it.
Yeah, make sure you advertise the show afterwards as well.
Yeah, mate. Get us likes up, mate. You have to amortize it. It's ridiculous,
I'll be like,
mate.
I'll be like, mate.
Alright, I might triple captain Haaland. Fuck it. I'm gonna go 3-0.
Triple captain.
I haven't looked at my fantasy league team in about 6 weeks.
Oh wow.
I'm terrible at that game.
You see the guy. You should have done a rivals one, man. You should have done a rivals one, but people were too shocked.
That would have been good. The next season.
We've got to run one next year, yeah.
Are we still live?
Yeah, all right, bye.